afternoon and welcome to the 2025 Top End T20 Series, brought to you by Tourism NT. Nepal and the Melbourne Renegades squaring off here at Kazali's Arena today. Both teams keen to get wins and stay in touch with the finals if possible. I'd like to start the broadcast by acknowledging the Larrakia people, the traditional owners of the land we are on, and pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging. I'd also like to extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people watching this broadcast. My name is Stu Davis. I'm joined today in commentary by Dominic McCormick. Welcome, Dominic.
Thanks, Stu. Really great to be here.
It is fantastic, isn't it? The weather's perfect, and can you believe that it's the 22nd game of the series already? You and I were together on the first night last Thursday, and we're up to 22 games.
Yeah, incredible. It's a wonderful series, and to say that they pack in the cricket for this one is an understatement.
Yeah, so the bat flip took place earlier, and we'll bring that to you now. So Nepal flipping the bat, and I can tell you that Nepal won the flip and have decided to bat first. So the seems to have been a pattern. The earlier games, the teams winning the flip, fielding first. It's certainly been the case here over the last 2 days, and Nepal, who played here yesterday, won the flip, batted first, got their first win on the board. Obviously they think that's a winning formula for them. Yeah,
they beat the Hobart Hurricanes, didn't they, yesterday? Yep. Which is no mean feat either. That's a really good win to Nepal, and they're sitting 9th on the ladder at the moment, and their opponents today, the Melbourne Renegades Academy, sitting 5th on the ladder, so they would like to have another win, to say the least, as you said before, to try and keep themselves in touch with a possible final spot.
Well, of course, 11 teams competing and only 4 final spots, so it's going to get pretty cutthroat by the end, and we've got the Kingsmen from Chicago out on top all by themselves at the moment, and they've been really impressive across the series. We saw them earlier today with a win over the Comets, but yeah, the Renegades last start losers, I think, and Nepal on a high from their win yesterday, and the support they got in the grandstand here yesterday was amazing. It's starting to build up again today, and the atmosphere once again, I'm sure, will be fantastic.
Yeah, that's just terrific. You know, you talk about the Kingsmen, they're sitting on top of the ladder, 4 wins out of 4 matches so far. The Renegades, who are obviously featuring in today's game, they've got 2 wins on the board, and even though Nepal are 4 places below them, they've won the 1 game. So if they can square it up against the Renegades today with another win, they're right in the mix.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, with the NT Strike losing their first game yesterday as well, just really tightens up the competition.
Yeah, the Renegades, of course, played the Pakistan Shaheens on Monday, and they lost that game. So that's where one of their 2 losses, I should say their only loss so far, has come in. Today being their 4th game, they'll be looking to get back on track immediately and really stay in touch.
Are you looking to hit your studies for 6? Make the move to Australia's Northern Territory and start a world-class partnership where your potential can glide through boundaries and you can rack up runs in places you never imagined. Enjoy our laid-back lifestyle and help us build what's next. When this over is over, think about getting on a good wicket and consider studying in Australia's Northern Territory. Authorised by the Northern Territory Government, Darwin.
So we're all set for the start of play here. Umpires are in position. Umpires Imran Mohammed and Mohammed Kreshi. And it looks like we're going to start with spin here. Oliver Peake to open the bowling for the Renegades. And he'll be bowling to Kushal Bertel. Here's the first ball. And short, outside off stump, cut away, but straight to the fielder at point. So yeah, it needs some adjustment on the sight screen by the looks. And we'll have to get some people over there, but Bertel still happy to keep facing as Peake Oh, this one faster and a straighter one. Gets past the outside edge of the bat.
He'll be pretty happy with that one, Stu. That's a really good start. Dot ball initially, and then that one beating the bat.
Yeah, just really whipped that one through Peak. So, yeah, now waiting for the sight screen to be adjusted. So it's Kushal Bertel on strike, and his opening partner is Bim Sharkey. So we're all good with the sight screen now, and we can continue. So 2 balls gone, no run on the board. Again beaten outside the off stump, and just has faster arm balls getting past the outside edge. And this is a terrific start in the power play. This time finds the bat and drives it down to long on for the first run of the innings. And Bertel off the mark with a single.
Yeah, nice stroke, wasn't it? And nice for him to get off the mark. He's taking on Oliver Peak here, an 18-year-old who debuted for Victoria in first-class cricket in March 2025, top scoring with 52. So he's a young man just beginning to make his way in the cricket world, which is great to see.
Sharkey on strike for the first time. Short cutaway, and he's found the gap through the offside. And this outfield is lightning fast, and that's going to go all the way. We've seen that over the last 2 days. That once you get through that infield, it runs away, even though that's a very long boundary to that side of the ground. That's a good start from Sharkey. A boundary 4 off the first ball he's faced.
What a tremendous shot. The supporters well and truly appreciating that, and you're not wrong about that outfield there, Stu. That was just so quick.
Yeah.
And those fielders did not look as though they were too far apart, straight through.
That's right. Placement was perfect. And, oh, that's beautifully fielded in the covers by the captain, Will Sutherland. And that's the end of the first over from Peak. And that over coming at a cost of 5 runs. So Nepal on the way, 5 without loss after the first over.
And you talk about leading by example. Will Sutherland showing exactly that there. He's fielded often in that position there around the cover region, and that was just fantastic. Threw his body full length, grabbed hold of that ball, and ensured that there was no boundary, because if that had got past him then, straight through.
Absolutely, on this outfield.
So a really good start here, Stu. The bowling's been tight, fielding been good, and the batting's got some intent behind it.
Yeah, well, that shot, that cut shot out through the gap and for 4 off the first ball faced you. That's a nice way to start your innings. And now we've got Fergus O'Neill into the attack. And just guided away down to short third man. We've got there too quickly. It's fielded by Archer, and no run as a result.
And Bertel, who's on strike at the moment, known as a explosive opening batsman. And we've seen that through this tournament. Let's hope that we can see that again today as well. He was named the player of the series in Nepal's 2021 Tri-Nation Series against the Netherlands.
Gives himself room, misses, hits the top of middle stump, and a bit of a celebration there from O'Neill. And unfortunately for Nepal, Bertel is on the way, having made just 1 run from 6 balls faced. But good bowling. Tried to get down the track a bit, but O'Neill wasn't phased, and a good delivery straight through him.
I think that's what they call the special commentator's curse there, Stu, because the moment I started talking him up, that ball just went straight through him. Fergus O'Neill, I've seen him play a few times in this series, and he has been extremely impressive, just very consistent, good line and length, and you could see that there. The batsman missed, top of middle stump, just went straight through him.
So, an early wicket for the Renegades, and we have coming into bat Muhammad Arif Sheikh at number 3. So So Bertel gone and Sheik in.
Known as a rising star as Sheik. He's had some really consistent performances in domestic and international cricket and really starting to establish himself now as a key player for Nepal. So he'll need to come and steady things down here.
In again, and this one worked away to backward point. Fielder there, Archer, coming in quickly, but they were running quickly as well, and something that we noticed yesterday, they're running between wickets, really running with intent, putting pressure on the field, and lots of energy, so I'm imagining that they'll bring that to the game today. So Bim Sharkey on strike now.
Well, they'll have to if they want to win this game, Stu, that's for sure.
This one right on line again and just pushed away onto the onside. O'Neill just calls for a change in the field, brings in the fielder from deep backward point inside the circle, and now sends mid-wicket out to deep backward square leg, which might suggest there could be a short ball coming here. No, double bluff as that one's pushed away on the offside. And just a single taken.
Yes, instead of being the bouncer, it was the slower ball. As you say, the double bluff. Well done. Yeah, Ferguson O'Neill has got a few tricks. Very consistent, very reliable. He's performed well in this tournament so far.
Yeah, this is a really tidy start for him. Just the 2 runs from the over so far, and of course that big wicket early in the over. On target again, pushed into the offside, and they're quickly through for another quick single. So that single ends the over. 3 runs from it and a wicket. So a successful over for O'Neill, and after 2 overs, Nepal are 1 for 8.
Yeah, the Renegades would be pretty happy, I think, to be 1 for 8 after 2 overs, Stu. Good calling there for that last run. So, as you've mentioned already, just the intent behind the running. They're going to scamper through for their quick singles, but they really need to be taking on this Renegades outfit during this power play. That's the key to these games, is to ensure that you've had a good start, and so far the start's been with the Renegades.
So Captain Will Sutherland was obviously happy with what he saw from Ollie Peake in the first over, and it's going to go again here in the 3rd. Slashed away over the top of the infield. No need to run for that one. It crashes into the boundary rope, and this time it's Sheik who gets it away over the infield, and as we know, once it gets over that infield, it's going to race away most times. So a good start to the over, 4 off the first ball.
Great sound off the bat too, just a nice crack.
Full sweeping, and that's going to find the boundary as well. Gets past the fielder inside the circle, that square leg, and races away for another boundary. So the Nepalese starting to find their groove here.
Cracking shot there, absolutely beautiful shot there by Sheik. The inner fieldsman there just had no chance at all, and the speed of the outfield. Yeah. Goodness me, rocketed to the boundary.
This one shorter, pushed away on the onside, and they jogged through for the single. So good energy from the Nepalese.
Dylan Brasher there's fielding it square leg, was able to get his hands on that one. One of the players in for the Renegades here this afternoon, along with Harry Hoekstra. Players out, Xavier Crone and Joshua Brown.
That one just nudged down the pitch. No run. Sharkey sweeping this time, and he gets that away backward of square, and that'll run away down towards the scoreboard. And another boundary, so a third boundary in the over. This is a really productive over for Nepal.
Well, they needed to put some pressure on the Renegades early on, and they've targeted Peak in this over and targeted him beautifully. 3 boundaries, and they've all been off excellent shots too. That one there, back of square.
Down the pitch this time, almost beaten, just got an outside edge on it. This is going to run away. It'll be hard to pull up, but they're going to get there. They're back quickly for 3 runs as the throw comes in, and it is 3 runs off the bat, so just the outside edge going down the track. If he hadn't got that nick on it, would have been straight through to the keeper and stumped easily. So a bit of fortune there, but a fantastic over for Nepal with 16 runs at it.
What do they say? Luck favours the brave. Well, he was exceptionally brave there. Would have been a good night if he'd missed the ball. Luckily, he got a little nick on it. So Nepal now, I thought it might have been a slightly slow start, but after 3 overs now, 1 for 24. That scoreboard looking much, much better for the Nepalese here now.
Short and tucked away down to fine leg. They're pushing for 2. And Sharkey was keen to come back for the second, but is sent back by his partner, and probably pretty wisely in the end.
Yes. So. Don't be too brave. They've made a good start here now. Got runs on the board. Don't need to do anything silly. Shake here with 11 from 5, and Sharkey 13 off 8. Really positive start.
Well, short down the leg side. That'll be called wide. So the crowd all around us, Dominic, really starting to build up here in the stand. It's fantastic, isn't it? Once again, the Nepalese supporters, and they're vocal now. They won't quieten down all day. It's just great to be a part of.
Yeah, 100% agree. Wonderful to see.
A slower ball this time, chopped away to backward point. There's a shy at the stumps, misses, and backed up well, but they're through safely for the single.
Yeah, the energy with the running, Stu, is evident already. Really positive call, quickly through, and then both batsmen looking for the second. If there's going to be a misfield or an issue there, they will ride onto it, and they're going to have to be aware of that every ball this innings.
That's right, and obviously the key to running between wickets is no hesitation, and there's certainly been no sign of that. This one pushed away on the offside, and wisely, the call was no from the non-striker. And push back, but still looking to score off every ball.
Now again, really positive. Good loud call there. Sharkey was looking for it, but Sheik down the other end. Good, loud, positive call, sending his teammate back, and rightly so.
Short, pulled away. Might have been a slower ball. He's got it away behind square leg. This is going to be tough to reel in as well, but good work there. Good teamwork there as Arjun, Nair and Callum Stowe work together. Stowe gets the throw back in, and they complete 2 runs.
Again, really positive play.
They complete 3 runs. They were too quick for me.
There you go. So again, just making the most of it here. Trying to put some pressure here back on the bowlers too, which is really good. I don't know whether that was the most controlled of shots, but didn't end up in the fielder's hands, which is the positive. And great chase out there on the boundary from Nair.
Short again, smacked away over the leg side. This is going to be out though. It's going straight down the throat of Nair. It's a very long boundary to that side of the ground, and Nair was beautifully placed, and unfortunately for Nepal, Sheik is out for 12 from 7 balls faced, and they lose their second wicket in the 4th over.
Wow, the man again, Fergus O'Neill. 2 for 9 off 1.5 overs. I was just talking about them attacking him and taking him for 3 runs in that last ball. There he is. He pops one up again. He knows that they're looking to attack. Just targeted the wrong area, didn't he? Out through square and taken nicely by Arjun Nair out there. Safe pair of hands. He's been a very consistent cricketer for the Renegades across the course of this tournament so far. And he takes a good catch out there. 1 ball to come in this over. The Nepalese 2 now for 30.
So Kushal Mala comes to the crease. He missed out yesterday, so he'll be keen to get some runs on the board. But if you look at the history of Kushal Mala, it's very interesting reading.
Scored 137 off 50 balls against Mongolia in the 2023 Asian Games. And at that time, he set a new record for the fastest T20 international century at the time. Gee.
So there's potential for things to go off here if Mala can spend some time at the crease.
At 15 years and 340 days, he became the youngest male cricketer to score a half century in an ODI. What an effort.
This one cramps him up on the leg stump, and he works it away to mid-wicket, no run scored. That ends the over. Another successful over for O'Neill, and he's got the very impressive figures of 2 for 9 from his 2 overs as Nepal finished the power play at 2 for 30.
Stu, I thought Mala was going to be clean bowled on that delivery then. How he got his bat down in time, I don't know, but he did. He survived that delivery, and Sharkey to take strike in this now, the 5th over. So 2 for 30 after 4. Still a bright start. They need to steady here.
So we've got a bowling change at the clubhouse end, and it's going to be Callum Stowe brought into the attack. Still continuing with spin from this end.
Callum Stowe's been another good performer for the Renegades, very consistent. I called him the other day and he took 3 wickets, a classy left arm leg spinner. Let's see what he's got.
Just hurries on to Sharkey, and he works it away on the onside. They get through for a single. Stowe goes and does his own fielding about 30 metres from where he delivered the ball.
Made his Big Bash debut in January 2025, and he's since also secured a contract with the San Francisco Unicorns for their Major League Cricket season. So this is something that we're beginning to see more regularly, isn't it? Cricket in the US. Whoever would have thought?
Well, that's right. And there's T20 competitions in most countries around the world. It's unbelievable. If you want to play a trade as a cricketer, there's plenty of opportunities. So this one just on the rise, pushes it out to long off. They push hard on the first, but can't get back for the second.
Nice breezy afternoon here at Kazali's Arena, and crowd still continuing to build here. Predominantly Nepalese supporters, which is just wonderful to see. The cameras are out. Callum Stowe in action.
Oh, it's down the leg side. It's gone a sweep and it's bowled him around his legs, I think. That's amazing. I'm not sure if he dragged it back on or if it was the Chinaman or the one out the back of the wrist that's just bowled him around his legs. But Sharkey going for the sweep, and he's bowled. And so 3rd wicket down in the 5th over. Not what Nepal would have been looking for.
Enterprising start from Sharkey, and you can see him coming off. He's so disappointed. 17 from 12 deliveries. He started very well, was seeing the ball well, and that one there just got away from him, and I think it may have come off the bottom edge of the bat and dragged it on. But if we're fortunate enough to see a replay, we may get to see what's happened there. Nonetheless, it's in the book, isn't it? Clean bowl.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but he certainly exposed that leg stump, and well bowled by Stowe. I thought he was flirting with bowling a leg side wide there, and in the end it's taken the stumps. So
he want to call time right now, Callum Stowe. 1 for 2 off 3. Got a nice synergy about it.
So today's captain for Nepal comes to the crease. Dipendra Singh Airy was rested yesterday, and they've made some interesting changes themselves, Nepal, with their frontline spinner Sandeep left out of the side, and their captain Rohit Kumar Pordell. So just ringing the changes a bit.
Known as the Tiger of Nepal is Dipendra Singh, an aggressive all-rounder. One of those players who's managed to smash 6 sixes in a single over. So he's a rare batsman indeed.
Just reaching for that one in the air for a little time on the way back to the bowler, but no real danger. Stowe sensed that could have been a catch coming to him. Oh, it goes the big drive through the offside, but picks out the only fielder inside the circles on the offside. So
the safe hands of the man who's got everything going for him at the moment, Fergus O'Neill.
So following that aggressive drive, they've just changed the field a bit, brought an extra player onto the offside. Oh, and that's the one that turns the other way, and just clamped down on it late to push it out to the side. So a terrific start by Stowe. 2 runs and a wicket from his first over, and Nepal after 5 are 3 for 32.
Bright start indeed here by the Renegades. Looked like Nepal were just getting a little bit away from them there in that third over in particular, and as wickets often do, Stu, they drag things back down again, and you're able to regain control, and that's exactly what the Renegades have done by taking those 2 quick wickets, as we can see there. The Nepalese making a really positive start. Good on the scoreboard, but now they're 3 down, which puts the pressure right back on them.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know, it's T20 cricket, but it all seems to be happening in a hurry at the moment, doesn't it? 5 overs gone already, 3 wickets already, and 32 runs on the board. So it's it's fast-paced cricket as Harry Hoekstra coming in to bowl now for the Renegades.
Yeah, going at 6 and over here, which is a good start, but they won't want to lose any more wickets in the near future.
Short and just patted down by Mala.
Yes, quick wickets is not what the Nepalese want now. Quick runs, yes, but no more wickets to the total. And both of these guys new to the crease. The set batsman now gone, so they have to start all over again here.
Outside the off stump, just cut away towards point, and they're quickly through for a single once again. So Mala off the mark. In fact, it's his 2nd run. But, 4 balls faced, and the captain, Airy, yet to score.
Hoekstra is a left-arm quick. He's impressed Victoria coaches from day one. Was an Australian under-19 representative that toured India last year, and he's loved his cricket ever since he was little. Scoring for the Australian A side, can you believe it, before he'd even played a senior game.
And Airy's away. Nice little tuck around the corner down to fine leg, and picks himself up a single.
We've reached one of those moments here, Stu, already where it's all a little bit standoffish. Bowlers are bowling well. Batsmen not really willing to lash out again because of what we spoke about before. They don't want to lose any more wickets just at this time. Interesting to see who breaks first.
Yeah, well, Nepal badly needing a partnership here. This one shorter outside off stump, and just patted away down to the fielder coming in from the deep at point, and just another single. So Marler pretty watchful to start his innings. Happy to just knock the odd single around.
Good to see them still turning the strike over. That's positive, but they're going to need more than that very, very soon.
This one on the legs and off the pads, I think. The wicket keeper, Joel Amir, diving across, got a glove to it, but couldn't hold it, and they scramble back for 2 leg byes. Good running once again.
Yeah, good running. The intent was there, and again, just continuing to tick some runs over. The boundaries may not be coming, but you've got to keep on turning it over. Singles, yes, a little bit more if you can. Both batsmen very well aware of that.
Again on the hip and turned around a backward square, and this time just the single, but a tidy over to start from Hoekstra. 4 runs off the bat, and those 2 leg byes, of course, and after 6 overs, Nepal are 3 for 38.
That run rate still sitting just above 6, so going just above a run a ball. So that's positive, but they'll be looking to lift that. But the way that these two are approaching it at the moment, Marler and Airy, just going at the runner ball and taking the runs that are on offer with nothing expansive at this stage. Callum Stowe being brought back into the attack.
Oh, short and pulled away. It's fielder getting around out there, does a good job, but they're quickly back for the second run. As, that was racing towards the boundary, and the deep mid-wicket fielder had about 15 metres to cover to get to it, and slid in and saved it. As you see the replay here, just struck sweetly through mid-wicket. This time going down the ground and off drive. It's going to be cut off, I think. It is, and Nair doing the fielding from long off, gets it back. Another 2 runs to Nepal. It's a view of the crowd there, and the Nepalese supporters out in the community really supporting their team here. The Darwin Nepalese community really supporting their team. It's fantastic. They're vocal, as you can hear, and enthusiastic. And this one, a full toss, hit down the ground, but it's gone quickly to long on, and fielded by Lockie Bangs down there, and he whips the return in to keep it to just a single.
Yeah, fielding's been good, hasn't it? That was very good there by Lockie Bangs, applauded by his teammate in Callum Stowe. And that outfield is just lightning quick, 10 or 15 metres distance away from where the ball pitches. It might not sound like much, but trying to get there, very difficult indeed. And the Renegades are doing a really good job at the moment.
Given a bit more air this time, and Marler drives down to Bangs there. He just has a little fumble, and Airy thought about coming back for the second, but decided against.
Could even hear the anticipation in the crowd there. They were onto it, hoping that another run could be gained by way of a misfield, but nothing doing.
Oh, well bowled, and just all we could do was work it back to the bowler that time, Airy. Last ball stays over. Again, right on line and length, and pushed away on the offside, no run. So 6 runs from the over, and Stowe finishes his second over with the figures of 1 for 8. Nepal 3 for 44.
Very impressive again by Callum Stowe, showing his class there. Back-to-back 2s, and then really wound it back down again. So a good over from him. But from a Nepalese perspective, they're continuing on to go at least a run a ball. They'd like more, but the scoreboard continuing to tick over.
So Lockie Bangs into the attack. Looks left arm quick bowler. That was interesting warm-up ball. Flew out the back of his hand. So it's bangs to Marler, left-hander to left-hander. Firing in on the leg stump, and Marler pushes it to the fielder inside the circle on the leg side. So once again, Marler pretty circumspect at the moment, just having a look for a while. And this one down the leg side, that'll be called wide, just pushing it across the batsman and down past his pads.
Lucky Bangs, he's got the long hair like you, Stu. Rocking that beautifully. He'll want to tighten up here and just keep the pressure on as they have so far.
Again, good line and good fielding off his own bowling there by Bangs, diving across the pitch. And stopping that one.
Doing exactly what his captain would have wanted there, and Will Sutherland just walking over to him, clapping his hands, saying, well done. Might have been a wide the last delivery, but bang on the money with the next one, and the fielding excellent.
This one straying onto the leg stump, and Marler just turns it down to fine leg and through for an easy single.
It's been a good over so far by Lockie Bangs.
Yeah, just that wide let him down, but no real damage done. Just the one run off the bat from his first 3 legal deliveries. So now to bowl to the right-handed Aries, so they send fine leg back down to the rope, and just the mid-on the leg side inside the circle. 3 fielders on the offside inside the circle. Short and pulled away out to mid-wicket, but the fielder out there, Ollie Peake, quickly onto it, gets the ball back, keeps it to a single.
Yeah, working in well with his captain at the moment is Lockie Bangs. Just keeping that pressure on and making sure that that run rate doesn't get away from them, which it certainly isn't at the moment.
Short turned into mid-wicket again, and again a single taken.
I think the Renegades would be more than happy with that, Stu, if they're just rotating the strike and scoring singles every now and again. If they're able to keep it at 6 or below, the Renegades would be more than comfortable. Airy going at 8 off 12 and Marler 6 off 10, so not really causing the Renegades too much trouble at the moment, either of these batsmen.
Short cut away, but straight to the fielder, and Airy disappointed with that one. He's missed out there. It's a ball that probably should have been punished, but the end of Bang's first over, and no wicket for 4 are his figures. Nepal 3 for 48 after 8.
Well done by Bangs. See the bowling there so far. 2 wickets, of course, to Fergus O'Neill, who's 2 for 9 from 2 overs. That's a superb effort so far, but the others have also been very good and very economical in particular. Just
that one over the second over from Peake, where Nepal got any sort of ascendancy, really.
Into the attack now, Michael Archer, so just rotating here. Some pace and then spin. Archer to join Callum Stowe.
It's full and just driven out to that player at cover inside the circle. So certainly plenty of spin options for the Renegades. This one in on leg stump and tucked away forward of square. So Marler still advancing in singles at the moment.
Yeah, they're certainly tied down, aren't they? Just not not looking really to take any risks at this stage.
No, they might have been spooked by those 3 early wickets and just looking to consolidate a bit, but can't do that for too long in T20 cricket, as this one worked away backward of square. Airy running hard again, but no chance of a second.
So it's all being done in ones at this stage. Will Sutherland will be pretty happy with the way that his bowlers are performing.
This one given a bit of flight and hit away straight down the ground and over the fence. Clears the rope by 5 metres, and finally Marler comes out of his shell and strikes one beautifully down the ground. Don't have to worry about a fast outfield for that one, Dominic.
No, you sure don't. Well, there he is. He's known for his big hitting. He can score quickly. Let's see if he's looking to open the shoulders now and perform.
This time along the ground, straight down the ground, pushing hard, but Marler not interested at the non-striker's end here, and so good work by Lockie Bangs coming off the rope to keep it to 1.
All of a sudden, Marler 14 off 14, ticking along nicely.
Short, pulled away on the leg side. Misfield down there, and it's going to trickle into the rope, so the ball was hit powerfully, but should have been cut off down there.
Yeah, Harry Dixon, the man down there, and he's kicking the turf, not happy with himself at all. Lovely shot, and this outfield is just so quick. That Misfield, he dived at the ball, was down to it. I thought he had it covered easily, snuck through, and even on the trickle, still was able to get to the boundary. So you just have to field cleanly here on this field.
So a good over for Nepal there. 13 runs coming from it, aided by that last misfield, but a boundary 6 and a boundary 4, and both batsmen into the teens now, with Nepal up to 3 for 61 from 9. And another bowling change and another spinner coming on. It's Arjun Nair, who's going to be bowling from the Palmerston City end of the ground. Bowling to Marler, who pushes it away a bit on there. Coming back for the second this time. He's going to have to go, but the throw's to the bowler's end and not the keeper's end. So I think Marler was the one that was labouring a bit more in the running, and perhaps the throw went to the wrong end, but safely home for 2 runs, and the scoreboard starting to tick a bit faster now.
Yeah, the Nepalese just putting a little bit more pressure on now, starting to push back their own way.
Well, this one fine past the wicket keeper. And it's running away. It should be cut off this time, but gee, it keeps going and going, and fielded by Michael Archer, and they get back for a 3rd run, and that's off the bat. Just a fine glance past the wicket keeper, and Marler now ahead of the rate with 18 off 16.
Really working his way into his innings nicely, isn't he? In fact, 19 there off 16 with those 3 runs. So well done to him and Airy. He's starting to get amongst the action as well. 13 off 15. Nair knows he's got a challenge here.
It's full, driven through the offside, and Sutherland inside the circle there, just losing his footing as he went to cut that ball off. But good tidy up work in the outfield. And just the single again.
Yes, he wasn't too pleased there, Will Sutherland. He thought he had it covered and then he fell over. But Dylan Brusher out there in the outfield, bringing that ball in quickly, just keeping it to the 1.
Yeah, this one punched out on the onside again. And another single.
It's good play here by the Nepalese. Continued to turn the strike over when they were under pressure. Now putting some boundaries together as well. And if not, then they're running 3s. So looking to make the most of every delivery as they must.
This one full driven, and Nair gets down nicely and cuts that one off. That was headed for the boundary again, and Nair doing the work off his own bowling.
Nice shot, but even better fielding by Arjun Nair. He's a good player, Arjun Nair, experienced player, been with the Sydney Thunder for many seasons and now with the Renegades, so he's got a lot to offer.
This one on the leg side, worked away just to mid-wicket inside the circle, and a single to finish the over. So 8 runs from the over, no boundaries scored, and Nepal 3 for 69 with Mala 20 off 17 and Nair 15 off 18. So look at that worm. It doesn't really tell us much at this stage. We'll wait for the comparison in the second innings, but it looks pretty steep. I'm not sure that that's exactly the story.
No, 3 for 69 after 10, run rate of 6.9 if my mathematics is any good, Stu. So they've lifted it in the last few overs, which is really positive for the Nepalese. Still probably don't have quite enough at this stage if they're truly going to challenge the Renegades, but this has been a real consolidation from these two. Mala 20 off 17, Airy 15 from 18.
And the partnership up to 37 off about 5.5 overs. So yeah, it's really building nicely for them.
So Fergus O'Neill now to come back into the attack for the Renegades. Clearly got the best figures so far. 2 overs down, he's got 2 wickets for 9. Airy on strike. Beginning of the 11th over. Oh, another slower ball there from Fergus O'Neill. Wild slash at it from Airy.
Yeah, it was. It was like he was waiting and waiting for it to get to him, and in the end just couldn't get any bat on it.
Clearly the intent is there, what he's looking to do. But Fergus O'Neill, such a wily bowler. He's been excellent in this tournament thus far. And in this match, his figures speak for themselves at 2 for 9. He's gone more than others to the slower delivery. Just waiting here for some adjustments in the field. Will Sutherland, the captain for the Renegades, just marshalling his troops. Cracking that one away. Through cover and just the single. But again, positive there, making sure that they are scoring where they can.
Yeah, that's right, and really noticeable that O'Neill mixing up his pace here and making it really hard for the batsman to get any rhythm against him.
Really interested, Stu, to see the approach that Mala takes now that he's got a bit of pace to have a look at here.
Yeah, they've certainly stacked with spin bowlers and they don't mind using them.
Mala up and over to the onside. And the field is in pursuit and they dash back for 2, so that's well run.
Yeah, good cricket. Mala just chipping that one back over the bowler's head, and right from the outset he was intent on coming back for the second run, with the fielders having to come from either side of the wicket to retrieve it.
Another slower delivery from Fergus O'Neill. Just a wider ball there, Stu, and couldn't quite get onto it. Mala just replaying the shot there, what he would like to have done.
Yeah, that's right. That's another one of those really slow ones. It's got 3 or 4 paces, I think, that he bowls at, and a really slow one there. And yeah, the batsman almost having to wait to see when he can hit it.
That one's got more pace. Up and over point, and straight to the boundary for 4.
That is an amazing shot. It's almost no footwork, reach for the ball, and it's shot like a rocket, only a metre or so above the fielder out at cover point. But there was never any doubting that was going all the way to the boundary. Look on the replay here and just see how fast it goes off the bat, just reaching out there. It's an incredible shot, and he's starting to turn it on. 26 off 20.
He is, isn't he? Starting to look good here, Mala. In comes O'Neill again. Oh, he's that over the top. He's just missed Arjun there. That's a lovely shot. Through fly slip, out to the boundary. Arjun there's done really well to drag it in. And they've taken 3, I think.
They have taken 3. Good running once again, as that ball just lobbed over near there and just out of reach. But another good over for Nepal.
Really done it well there by Mala. 29 now off 21. Airy playing the anchor role here at 16 off 20. But most importantly, as you say, after 11, 3 for 79. Just continuing to tick it along and stew the boundaries a little bit more regular than what they had been in the early stages, sort of between probably overs 3 and 8.
Yeah, that's right. And you know, I think Marlon knew what he was doing. He's managed in a T20 game to build into his innings, have a look for 8 or 10 balls, and now starting to find the boundary, hit it through the field and over the field as Lockie Bangs back into the attack.
Had a really good first over, Lockie Bangs. Only conceded the 4. Marlon tried to tuck that one away, but it's down the leg side and called it wide immediately. So similar to the beginning of his first over, Stu, where he conceded a wide, but then managed to pull the over back together really nicely.
Yeah, that's right. Just pushing that one down, trying to spear it into the legs, but going too far.
Oh, the big call there for LBW. They're going to dash through, and they're not going to dash through. Oh. He's given that as LBW, so Marla is out for 29. Gee, Stu, the umpire had a really good long look at that.
It was almost the slow raise of the finger for death, wasn't it? It's very controlled, but he did have a good look, and the bowlers and the keeper were confident all along. I don't think height was an issue, but left arm over to the left-hander. We'll have a look on the replay here. And yeah, just taking leg stump was the umpire's decision. You see the slow hand come up, something you don't want to see as a batsman.
Wow, that's really disappointing from a Nepalese perspective. Marla was batting very nicely there. 29 off the 22, 3/4 of the way down the pitch. And Lockie Bangs, again, similar to his first over, he started slowly, dragged it back really nicely, bowled a wide here for the first ball, next ball's a wicket. Will Sutherland would be wrapped thus far with Lockie Bangs and the way that he's bowled, because not only has he kept the runs down, but he's now taken a wicket to have figures of 1 for 5. The Nepalese 4 for 80 off 11.1.
So a partnership of 48 off just under 7 overs between Marla and Airy have given Nepal a bit more opportunity here. They were looking a bit shaky at 3 for 32, but now in the 12th over at 4 for 80, a chance to build something.
So the new player to the crease is Jar, and partner now with Airy. Interesting to see how he approaches this, what the instructions have been from team management, and as to the approach that Airy takes, who's the set batsman. That's a lovely shot, played off the toes, out through square, coming back for the second, which is good running. Nice start to Jar. He's off the money immediately with 2 runs from his first delivery, so just continuing to work the scoreboard over here as he must.
And
nice delivery from Lockie Bangs, just tighten him up a little bit, push that onto the leg side, and nicely fielded there by Ollie Peake.
So Gulshan Kumar Jar became the 3rd youngest ever player to make a one-day international appearance at just 15 years and 212 days against the US in September 2021, which means that he's still only 19 years of age. Oh, this is trouble.
He has hit that straight to Will Sutherland. Fielding there at mid-on, so that's a disappointing end to his extremely short innings. Jar goes for 2 off 3. And again, the Renegades just tighten the screws. This match is taking a familiar line here. Renegades tight, the Nepalese get away, and they tighten back up again. So Will Sutherland, exceptionally skilled and experienced player, he wasn't going to drop that one. And the Nepalese now, they lose their 4th. 4 for 82. You can see Airy there, 16 off 20, just lost Jar, and the consistent batsman so far, Sharkey in particular with his 17, and Marlowe with 29.
Yeah, so it's actually the 5th wicket. Dominic, of course. Yeah.
Of course.
But, yeah, just trying for the pull shot there and catching it high on the bat, and it just looped out, really. So a disappointing finish. And 2 wickets in the over for Lockie Bangs. And he's come back well here, hasn't he?
Oh, he's done superbly well. 1.4 overs bowled and 2 for 7. His figures are now starting to look very, very similar to Fergus O'Neill. So well done to Lockie Bangs. He's been very impressive. But Stu, just that approach, the mindset of the batsman. You know, you've just lost a wicket. The next thing that you don't want to do is lose another quick wicket. And Jar's done exactly that, with probably going aerial when he didn't really need to be.
Yeah, exactly right. I mean, he obviously felt that the ball was there for him to hit, and he didn't catch it properly. Got it high on the bat, and we've seen that quite a lot over the series, with the short ball high on the bat and wickets spooned out.
Oh, Lockie Bangs on the money again, squaring up Kami there to face his first delivery. Ollie Peak quickly in. So the Nepalese needing to consolidate, but to consolidate in a T20 game means you've got to do that within balls, not within overs. They are already almost at the end of the 12th over here.
Yeah, interesting that they've mixed up the batting order here. Kami was down to come in at number 9, so coming in at 7.
And that one there just flying straight past the bat through to Jai Lemire. So Lockie Bangs, that's a superb over, a wicket-taking over. 2 overs down. In fact, he's got better figures than O'Neill now at 2 for 7. So well done to him.
Yeah, terrific. And yeah, as I said, Kami coming in a couple of spots higher than he was listed to. Whether that's a response to the situation they find themselves in or not, we're not sure. But you know, they always say in cricket, add 2 wickets to the score, 2 wickets and 10 runs or something to the score, and then the picture looks different. And you know, Nepal with 3 for 80 now, 5 for 82.
Archer now back into the attack, just dabs that one to the offside. Will Sutherland in quickly. Moves so beautifully for a big man, Stu. Will Sutherland, you stand next to him. I've stood next to him and I have to look up to him. He's just such a wonderful cricketer. Archer, he won't have enjoyed his first over. He conceded 13 runs for his first. He's been one of the most expensive bowlers thus far. An appeal there for caught behind. Nothing doing, says the umpire. Archer looking to really tighten up in this, his second over. Nepal, of course, won the toss, decided to bat. And it will be interesting, Stu, to see what approach Kami does take here, whether pushing up the order means he's going to go and attack.
Oh, that's
He's been bowled. Yeah. He's gone. He has gone to attack. He's played his shot with that, and Archer has taken his off stump. So Kami, short-lived, didn't score a run, and he is out for a duck off 4. So pushing him up the order there, Stu, has not worked.
Hasn't worked at all, and so what it does, of course, with the extra wicket, puts more pressure on those batsmen to come in now.
Yeah, it's such a game of cat and mouse, isn't it, T20? And as you spoke about earlier, Stu, it happens quickly, and at times it happens even quicker than what you expect it to be.
Exactly.
And that right now for the Nepalese, that's what's happening for them. They're losing wickets far quicker than what they would want to here right now. Midway through the 13th and only 83 runs on the board. They're losing wickets far quicker than what they wanted, with Bam now coming to the crease.
So we had that promising partnership between Marla and Airy, and since then they've lost 3 for 3 and really behind the 8 ball now.
And Airy's hardly seen any strikes since Marla left as well, which is a problem in itself. So Archer Archer, he wanted to improve on his first over, which was none for 13. So far this over, he's 1 for 1. So again, his captain will be really pleased with the return and the way he's been able to turn the screws here on the Nepalese. And he's got an opportunity here again to bowl to a batsman fresh at the crease. Quick ball in, tucked away behind square there by Bam, and they'll just amble through for a nice single there. So Bam off the strike, and more importantly, I think at this point in time, Airy back on strike.
Yeah, that's right. Bam happy to get off the mark. First ball faced, and Airy gets an opportunity again.
Archer tossing that one up, inviting him to go for the shot, and he has. Straight back down the ground. The man from long on coming in, and that's Fergus O'Neill. Tosses that back into Archer. So 2 runs added to the scoreboard. Been a while since they'd run a 2, Stu.
Yeah, that's right. And Harry was looking for it. I think Bam might have just lost his footing turning at the other end.
He has only taken the 1, hasn't he? So Bam back on strike here. Oh, that one missed down the leg side by Jailamia. So a wide call plus another one added for the single taken.
Yep, so they get there too, but in a different way.
Cracked away there by Airy. Through extra cover. And on the bounce back to Archer. So again, only the single. So Archer having taken the wicket here, then only conceding singles. So a good over. 13 in his first one, 1 for 6 in his second. So well done to Archer. Keeping the Nepalese under pressure here. So after 13, they are 6-4, 88.
Yeah, 88 after 13. They would have been hoping to be further advanced than that. They came out here yesterday, batted well, scored 180, and were able to defend that pretty easily. So they don't look like getting anything like that today, particularly with the loss of those 6 wickets. And you look at the Manhattan there. There's a couple of standout overs, but really the bowling has been very tight, and a lot of that bowling, of course, has been spin. But now we've got Harry Hoekstra coming back into the attack with a bit of pace.
So Airy with 19 off 23, an opportunity here. And that's a wide to start the over. So not how Hoekstra would have wanted to start. Gives an opportunity here for the Nepalese to build a little bit of their own pressure.
Yeah, you don't have to be too far off the money to be called wide in T20 and one-day cricket, but players all know the rules.
That's better from Hoekstra. Tucked away there behind point. Bit of a shy, and back comes Bam. That's really good running. Well done.
That's incredible, because the fielder was in position backing up. The ball went straight to him, and they took him on anyway. So that's really positive running.
It's a recognition, isn't it, Stu, that they are under a bit of pressure here, and they've got to try and exert their own. 21 off 24 from Airy, and well done to get him back on strike too. That was great running from Bam. Just tucks that one behind backward square. Fielder quickly onto it, and just a single.
Yeah, so Airy has been looking to be busy the whole game, busy running between the wickets, looking to score. Hasn't set the world on fire as far as power hitting or run rate goes, but he's there, and he's an important player, and he's built his way to 22 from 25.
Onto that one, just tucks that away nicely. Dabs it away off the face of the bat, and taken there at backward point. Again jogging through for the single.
Yeah, didn't try to take too much, didn't try to bite too much off, did he? Just knew his limitations, guided it away, and giving Airy the strike back.
In a perfect scenario, Stu, Airy's the man. He's got to be there at the end here, and just to continue to turn the strike over, take as many runs as he can. and probably play a little bit safer than the others.
Yeah, well, captain of the side today, so would feel that responsibility as well.
He's a good batsman, a quality batsman. She's got to play the circumstances right here. Oh, off the toe of the bat, and that will go all the way down for 4 runs to Airy. A very, very lucky shot indeed, but he will take it. 26 off 26 he is. And the scoreboard moves on here to 6 for 97. 2 balls to go in this, the 14th over.
So it was a bouncer really from Hoekstra, and went for the hook shot, and fortune favours the brave. He was looking to hook, just got a top edge to it, and we see here he was trying to get it away behind square, but that's the 1 ball allowed over the shoulder for the over. So another one of those would be a no ball, and suggests to the batsman that the ball might be a bit fuller, the next one coming. It's not a tall man though, Airy.
No, it's not. It's pretty easy to bowl him a bouncer, I think. Hoekstra. He just pushes that one away there to cover again, and Will Sutherland fielding in his usual position, whips that one back into Lemire. Keeps that one down to the single, so Bam back on strike for the final delivery.
Yeah, it's incredible, isn't it, that a shot like that to a fielder there in long form cricket, there'd be no thought of a run. It's just play it out there and wait for the next one. But in T20 and one-day cricket, it's always a run.
Got to take the risk. Just pops that onto the offside issue here. If there was a direct hit, he's very fortunate. Oh, Bam puts up the hand and says, gee, I'm glad you got through. So the end of the over here, 14 down, 6 for 99, Nepal.
6 overs remaining, and they need to start looking to push the run rate up here, but still hustling hard with the running between wickets, and that's, you know, I would say that that's added 10 or 15 runs to their score already, the way that they've run between the wickets aggressively. You know, that's obviously one of the cards in their pack, and they're using it nicely.
Yeah, it's been evident from the start, hasn't it, Stu? The running intent's been terrific from each combination, really. Callum Stowe now back into the attack here, the left armour. Oh, nice delivery too. Just the flight was good, and just straight past the face of the bat there. Lemire will be licking his lips for an opportunity here. A bit more of a bounce, and that wasn't his best delivery. Out through backward square, they go through for 1. I thought they might have come back for the second on that occasion, Stu, and not on this occasion. No, they're clapping, of course, in the crowd here for the 100 runs up for Nepal. But that one just a real drag down from Stowe, and hit up and over. Oh, another one up and over, and that's a catch. He's out.
Yeah, that's the captain gone.
Oh, Airy, he's really annoyed with himself too. 27 off 27, he's been enterprising, he's been patient, and the first time probably that he's truly lashed out, and he is caught on the offside. So Airy has to go. Bam's still there, 4 or 5, and just as they've scored their 100, they lose their 7th wicket of the afternoon. Disappointing for the Nepalese, disappointing for Airy personally. I was really hoping that he'd stay there till the end. He was going to form a really strong anchor for them, but unfortunately he is gone.
Good bowling by Stowe, though, isn't it? Like he is really mixing it up, turning them both ways, and flight and faster balls, and he's got the figures to show for it. 2 for 9 from his 2.5 overs. As the next batsman batsman at the crease, Rupesh Kumar Singh, comes in. So still 5.5 overs to bat. They've got 3 wickets in hand, so they in every match they've played so far, they've batted out the 20 overs, and I'm sure that that's one of their targets today as well, to just make sure they get the 20 overs and get as many runs as they can in the process.
Well, Callum Stowe, Stu, just adding to his reputation here. He's into his 3rd over, 2 for 9. From the good bowlers here today, the figures have looked very similar. Bangs 2 for 7, Fergus O'Neill 2 for 9, Callum Stowe now sitting on 2 for 9, but he's into his 3rd. Just going beautifully is the left arm spinner. Now an opportunity to face a fresh batsman at the crease in Singh. Oh, speared that one in quickly and taken nicely by Lemire. He does vary his pace, doesn't he, Stu?
Yeah, he certainly does.
The only false delivery so far yielded a single, and that was a ball that was a bit bouncier than the others. Again, nice. Just cramped in for room. Turning into a really, really tidy over here. Only the 1 run conceded, 1 more ball to come. Again, didn't know what to really do with that one, did Singh, and Callum Stowe finishes his 3rd over with the figures of 1 wicket for 1 run, and overall 2 for 9. And the Nepalese 7 for 100 after 15 overs.
Yeah, Singh really didn't have much clue about that at all. He waited for it to pitch to see which way it was going to turn, which is, well, that's what it looked like on the, on the vision anyway. Is Stowe, the ability to turn it both ways, and he's just reading it off the pitch that time rather than from the hand. So always going to be behind the 8 ball if you can't pick it from the hand.
Speaking of spinners, Stu, another one. And so here comes Ollie Peake again. So Will Sutherland really, really turning to his spinners here. And they are doing the job, putting the pressure on and keeping the run rate down and taking wickets. First up delivery from Ollie Peake. He'll be happy with that. Straight back to him. Bam with 4 off 6. Had a little bit of a sighter. Just pushes that nicely there through. Silly mid off. Go through for the single, but need more than singles, Stu.
Yeah, I imagine that Lokesh Bam probably feels that he's got to be the one now. He was originally listed to bat at 7, came in at 8, and now he's with the bowlers for the rest of the innings. So would feel that he's going to be a bit torn between trying to score and trying to hold the innings together.
Yes, it's a delicate balance.
Oh, that's
just off the outside edge of his bat there, scooting away down to 3rd man. And they come back for 3 runs. That's well run again. When they've had the opportunity, Stu, to take 3 runs, they haven't knocked it back, have they?
No, that's right. And Singh, the new batsman out there, and this is a very fine edge past the wicket keeper. And but again, ran hard and gets Bam back on strike.
Great fielding down there too, as Bam just whips it away behind square here, and they'll scoot through for the 1.
Yeah, Lokesh Bam a bit circumspect at the moment, 6 off 8, and maybe, of course, they've still got the power surge to come, which they'll have to think about.
Oh, he's popped that one up, and it's just fallen short. The run-out attempt was on. They've appealed. No, says the umpire coming in from square leg. Stu, I couldn't believe that Ollie Peake didn't dive for that.
Yeah, that's right. It's maybe he was just wrong-footed or something, but got the throw in, and it must have been a close call for the run-out as well, as Singh was diving back.
It's a little bit deceptive when you're at distance, of course. That ball may have pitched far further away from Ollie Peake than what I thought, but yeah, I seriously thought he was going to put in the dive and didn't. So 5 runs conceded so far in Ollie Peake's 3rd over. He's none for 26. Going for the big shot there was Singh and missing everything. So Ollie Peak finishes his over at none for 26, and the Nepalese struggling here at 105 from their 16 overs with 7 wickets down.
Yeah, just talking about the power surge, I was in commentary with Carl Main the other night, and these countries that have come over from Asia to play would never have played with those playing conditions, the power surge conditions, and he thinks that potentially it's not a tactical move that's front of mind for them, so they're not thinking about it, but you know, if it's not taken, then at 7 wickets down, you're in danger of not completing your 2 overs with the field in.
Here comes Fergus O'Neill back into the action. The man who loves bowling his slower deliveries. That might have been 1-2. Flicked away there on the leg side and whipped back in again for just 1 run.
But when you do take the power surge, you need the players to be able to take advantage of it and hit it over the infield. And I'm not sure that Singh's giving us the evidence that he has that capacity at the moment.
Well, let's see. Let's hope. Fergus O'Neill 2 for 20. This is his last over now. On the bounce. Pushed away there. Just forward of point. And no run taken. So Bam, the men on strike here. In fact, it is Singh on strike, 3 of 7. And yes, there's your evidence that you're pointing to, Stu. Just not really working his way into this. Looks a little tentative, and he hasn't got a lot to play with here. That's a great delivery from Fergus O'Neill, and he pulls that one away just forward a square. Coming back for the second is excellent running again.
Fantastic again. They were sprinting that first run and gave themselves every chance to come back from the second. They wanted 2 right from the time it left the bat, and they made sure they got back for it.
You often see it in junior cricket, Stu, where the juniors just sort of jog through for the second and then suddenly realise that maybe there could be a second. These fellows here, they're not jogging through there, making sure they've got the first, and if there's an opportunity there, then they take it. O'Neill with the slower delivery.
Oh, well played.
Just cut away, backward a point. This will run away for 4. Well, Singh, he is working into his game here. That's a beautiful shot. And O'Neill, formerly with the figures of, dare I say, a 2 for 22, now moves on to 2 for 26. And that's a lovely shot. Got his front foot into good position there, cut it away back a point, straight to the boundary for 4. Nothing that the fielders could have done there. And the Nepalese, they move on to 7 for 112 with 2 balls to come in this 17th over. O'Neill straight at the wicket. The ball just bunted back to him by Singh. That's a nice follow-up delivery.
So both batsmen have had a little time at the crease now. Only 3 overs remaining. The power surge has to come in the next over. Has to.
Fergus O'Neill, I've been really impressed with him, not only in this game but throughout the tournament. Changes of pace have been good, his accuracy's been excellent. And that one there again, right up in the block hole with pace. Pushed back to him and he feels off his own bowling. He comes out of his 4 overs at 2 for 26. He's a real thinking bowler, is Fergus O'Neill. Be pretty happy with that effort. And his captain, Stu, will be happy, I think, particularly with the pressure that he was able to exert early on, because it put the Nepalese on the back foot.
Yeah, that's right. It was the early work that he did that really put the, as you say, put the Nepalese on the back foot. And they managed to score a few from him in the end, but those numbers are all pretty tidy. The economy rates no one into double figures there, so everyone's contributed with the ball, and we still have no power surge.
Callum Stowe back into the attack here. The man who's going at 3 as his economy rate. 2 for 9. That ball cut away, not with a lot of intent. And they scamper through for 1. Good fielding there again from that man at the moment, Fergus O'Neill. So Singh, the man now on strike. Callum Stowe's been very dangerous in this match. Tosses that one up and Singh doesn't take a swing.
Yeah, 113 in the 18th. 130 is going to be a good score from here.
Again, just back of point and decide not to go on that occasion, Stu.
Yeah, noticeably that the fielder at backwards point is 5 metres or so inside from the circle markers, so really trying to get on top of that quick single.
Singh trying to go for the big swing on that occasion and misses everything. So this is what happens with the spinners, isn't it, Stu? The overs go quickly. You can't get bat on ball with 4 balls through, 3 dots.
This is a sensational spell from Stowe. He's in his 4th over, 2 for 10.
Oh, he's missed her to call the wide, Stu.
Wow. And Callum Stowe can't believe it. Gets the explanation from the umpire and
still not
accepts it graciously.
Oh, I don't know about that. He's pulled that one away behind square. Again, they'll only get the 1 run, so Callum Stowe, just a beautiful over. 3 dots, a single, a wide, which he wasn't all that happy about. Figures of 2 for 12 with 1 ball to come.
I'll tell you what, Singh threw everything he had at that one and hardly got anything on it.
It's very true. He goes for the reverse, and I have not seen the reverse sweep work very well at all in this tournament, and Bam just continues to show that perhaps it needs to be tucked away. He misses everything, and Callum Stowe, 4 overs, 2 for 12. The left armer has done the job here for his captain and for his team. That's an excellent effort. The Nepalese are 18 overs down, 7 for 115 on the board.
Yeah, amazing bowling from Callum Stowe. Just really the batsman struggled to read what was coming. He mixed his spin, mixed his flight, and mixed his pace. Was a terrific spell of bowling.
Yeah, confident bowler who's worked his way into this tournament, Stu, and is really thinking about what he's doing with his bowling.
Speaking of someone with good numbers on the board, Lockie Bangs back into the attack, 2 for 7 from 2, and he's been really impressive as well.
Yeah, both in the field and with his bowling. The man with the long hair has got the mullet going. Well, maybe a mullet's a bit unkind, actually. He's got a little bit more style about him than just a mullet. That worm, it just perhaps shows, Stu, that they haven't been able to lift their run rate and truly elevate this game. It's been between 6s and 7s. Really, except for I think the 2nd over in this match, haven't really been able to get it to where they want it to go.
No, that's right. And as we've said all along, wickets has been their downfall, and they've been on the back foot ever since, losing 3 early ones and then 3 quick ones in the middle.
Well, have they called the power play, Stu? Or have
Well, they've got no choice. They've got no choice there.
Just happened automatically.
No,
I'm not sure about that.
Did we miss it?
Lockie Bangs comes in, and a big swing from Singh, and he's missed again. So a dot ball to start this 19th over. It would appear, Stu, from the field placings.
So I would have to check the rules to see if it's compulsory to have it. Clearly not, unless somehow along the line we missed it.
Lockie Bangs is pulled away, and they'll come through for a single.
Well, maybe that's why they didn't take it, because that ball would have been caught had all the fielders been inside the circle.
Strategic, too. So the man on the strike here now is Bam, with Singh taking that 1 run. He's attempted to go big on a number of occasions, has Singh, but just has not been able to get the ball away, except for on 1 or 2 occasions. Bam tries to do the same and misses everything. So this is good pace here from Lockie Bangs. A rare time that Jai Lemire, as the wicketkeeper, has had to take the ball up above his shoulder today with the amount of spin bowling that we've seen.
So just 9 balls remaining in the innings. Need to be getting bat on ball here.
Oh, and he's done exactly that. He's belted that one away, has Bam. That's a wonderful, wonderful shot up over deep mid-wicket. He has hit that for a huge 6.
I'm not sure we're finding that ball. There's a creek running along the ground between here and the school. There's long reeds in it, and that has lobbed straight in the middle of it. That's a sensational shot.
Well, Stewie, you called for 130 at a minimum, and Lockie Bangs has just been pulled away up over mid-wicket for a huge 6 by Bam. They managed to find the ball, so that's impressive. 2 more balls to come in this over. The Nepalese are 7 for 122, so 130 is alive here now.
Yeah, certainly.
And Bam, for the first time, I think, in his innings, he moves to above par, so 14 off 13. Lockie Bangs knows now that he's going to be challenged here from Bam. Supporters up and about here in the grandstand. He moves on to the offside and he goes again, does Bam. That's a huge shot again. Exactly the same result. A 6 up into cow corner. Fantastic batting here from Bam.
You see that he moved about 2 feet outside off stump in preparation for the ball and smashed it away in almost identical area. Consecutive 6s and 128 on the board, and the crowd around us loving it. Dominic, it's really vocal, really cheering.
This is going to sound very poor for me, but he's just gone bam, bam, 2 balls in a row. 6-6. Oh, superb batting from Bam. It's exactly what they needed. Again, he's moved, and again he's had a crack. And this has gone to backward point. It's another boundary. 4 runs to Bam. Well, I did not see that coming, Stu. Dot 1.664.
Amazing stuff, and Lockie Bangs finishes with 2 for 24 off his 3 overs, and 16 of those coming off his last 3 balls.
His last 3 balls. Now, he will not bowl out, but that is him done, of course, because that's the 19th over. The Nepalese 7 for 132. So, Stu Davis, you got exactly what you were looking for. 130 on the board for the Nepalese, which is wonderful. Can they now get themselves to 140?
Well, that's right. And, you know, I think every extra run from now just gives them something more to defend, and that's the important thing right now.
Archer into the attack here. He's called for LBW. No call. Leg by. They managed to dash through for the leg by, and that's really important. No disrespect to Singh, Stu, no disrespect to him, but he is 11 off 18. Bam on strike, facing Archer. What's he got for us? Gives himself room. Straight back down the ground. High. Nair is underneath it, and sadly for the Nepalese, he takes the catch. Well done, the Renegades. That was good bowling from Nair. Tossed it up. Takes the wicket of Bam, who was on fire for his last 3 deliveries. He goes for 24 off 16, and the Nepalese move to 8 for 133. 4 more deliveries to come in this, the final over of their batting innings.
In some ways, it's harder to get the spinner away with those big hits. With sometimes the pace of the faster bowler coming onto the bat, and I think Bam preferred the pace coming on, and he really had to make the velocity then with just the slow bowler bowling at him. It was a full toss, of course, and just got under it a bit, but a terrific cameo at the end there from Bam, and has given Nepal some chance.
He has indeed, Stu. He really has. Yadav, the batsman coming to the crease now for the Nepalese. I always feel sorry for the batsman coming in the last over. It's such a difficult position to be in. You only have, in this case, for Yadav, 4 balls to face. What can he do here for his team? He's belted this one straight to Nair. Gets it away for a single. So Singh is the man of the moment here. 11 off 18. He's the man who's seeing the ball. What can he do? Gets that one away.
They'll run hard.
Forward of point. They come back through for the second, and he is out. Run out.
A long way out. But, you know, they had to push for it, I think, and had to get Singh back on strike for the last couple of balls. So down to 9 wickets now, but 134 is a total that we probably weren't imagining 4 or 5 overs ago when they looked to be in serious trouble of not reaching 120.
Well done to Yadav, Stu, knowing the circumstances of the game, where this last over's to place, and being absolutely willing to sacrifice himself to get Singh back on strike, which was exactly the move that had to happen.
Yeah, that's right. And no time to think about it now. Just a couple of balls left and Singh on strike. But it's good bowling.
Alam, the man, in and Singh.
Yeah, beautiful.
That's a terrific shot over cover. 2 bounces, 4 runs. Well done to Singh.
It's terrific.
He was the man back on strike because Yadav sacrificed his wicket. He's taken the score now to 139 with the ball to come.
That's right. They've given themselves something to bowl at here, so the target at least 141 to come.
He's moved over to the offside. He's had another crack, and that is wonderful bowling from Archer. A dot ball to finish with. He finishes his 3 overs with figures of 2 for 25, but the Nepalese here after their batting innings, the last few overs had a bit of run and gun to it, and they finish at 9 for 139 runs. So Stu, they've said, well, they've got a target here that they can bowl to. 140 is the target.
Yeah, that's right. 140 in T20 cricket. I'm sure they would have liked 20 or 30 runs more, but yeah, at least they can go about some of their plans and just try to contain. But you look through the batting card and you know, no one's got that big score, have they? The highest score of the innings, 29. They had several contributors, but really needed 1 or 2 in those middle overs to take control and really advance the scoring. But some good rearguard action by Singh and Bam, and they've got that score up to 139. The bowling card is impressive all the way through. No one is disappointed there. No one even up to an economy rate of 9 and over. So yeah, a good even performance in the field from the Renegades. Energetic batting from the Nepalese, and we've got a game on our hands. It's going to be interesting, and it's going to be loud up here in the grandstand. There's going to be shouting for every ball, and we hope that everyone watching the broadcast has still got a couple of hours to spare to keep watching, because it potentially could go down to the wire, and either side has a chance to win from here.
Both teams have played with great intent, Stu, whether it's the bowlers, the batters, or the fielders, and the spin bowling, I think in particular, was just exceptional today. I was surprised that Nair didn't get more of a bowl, but the players who did, Archer, Lockie Bangs with his pace, and then Callum Stowe, they were all excellent with the way that they bowled. The captain in Will Sutherland will be very pleased with his bowlers' output here this afternoon.
Yeah, that's right, and he used something like 7 bowlers, so mixed it around, and nobody let him down. So that's the end of the innings. It's a target set now, and the Nepalese have given themselves a chance. We'll be back with the second innings of the match after the innings changeover break. Hope you can join us for that.
Are you looking to hit your studies for 6? Make the move to Australia's Northern Territory and start a world-class partnership where your potential can glide through boundaries and you can rack up runs in places you've never imagined. Enjoy our laid-back lifestyle and help us build what's next. When this over is over, think about getting on a good wicket and consider studying in Australia's Northern Territory.
Authorised by the Northern Territory Government, Darwin.
visiting Darwin, Australia? Make your stay a winning one at Darwin Airport Resorts. Just minutes from the airport and a short drive to the city, it's the ideal base for travellers chasing sun, culture or the cricket. With 3 comfortable hotels, 2 inviting pools and 2 on-site dining options, everything you need is right here. Relax, recharge and enjoy the top end at Darwin Airport Resorts.
Are you looking to hit your studies for 6? Make the move to Australia's Northern Territory and start a world-class partnership where your potential can glide through boundaries and you can rack up runs in places you've never imagined. Enjoy our laid-back lifestyle and help us build what's next. When this over is over, think about getting on a good wicket and consider studying in Australia's Northern Territory.
Authorised by the Northern Territory Government, Darwin.
When you move here, it's not just for work, it's for life. Here, culture isn't something you leave behind. It's something you bring with you and share. Great jobs, no long commutes, and weekends that start as soon as Friday ends. From the red desert to the tropical north, this place doesn't just welcome you, it transforms you. Australia's Northern Territory. New boundaries, new territory.
This time fielded by the bowler, whizzed back over the bails, and no run once again. So a good start from the captain, Airy. Oh, swing and a miss outside the off stump. So four balls gone, just the 1 run scored so far.
Very enterprising start here by the captain, leading the way as he should in the first over.
This one faster and flatter and driven away to long off, and just through for a single. And maybe there was only ever a single in it, Dominic, but the early indications are that you're not going to see the frantic running that we saw from the Nepalese. This one zeroed in on leg stump and just tucked away on the leg side again. No thought of running there. And the over ends just 2 runs conceded from the opening over, so a good start from Airy, each batsman on 1.
Yeah, really good start, Stu, as you called. Airy, the captain, leading from the front, getting out there and putting himself on to bowl first. I think it's really positive, setting that standard straight away, and you can see the intent in the field as well. The fielder's right onto it, backing up. To concede only 2 runs in the first over, that's a terrific start, and will give him a little bit of confidence.
So Nandan Yadav to come into the attack. I was here yesterday, you weren't, Dominic. Nandan Yadav was the player of the match yesterday, finished with 5 wickets from his 4 overs, 5 for something like 13 or 15 from memory, so was a wonderful performance, 5 for 17 in fact, and bowled beautifully. And I spoke to him after the game, and just a fantastic conversation to have. You know, they're just so appreciative of the chance to play cricket against quality opposition in these conditions. So their first time playing in Australia, it's been absolutely great. Short, pulled away over mid-wicket. There's no one out there, and that's going all the way to the boundary. So positive intent shown by Harry Dixon this time, and got that away over the infield, away for 4.
Well, Harry Dixon, what a classy player he is. He's been earmarked as a potential future test player, and you can see with that style of shot there up and over mid-wicket exactly why they are looking at that. He's a left-hander as well, which just creates that little bit of variation at the top of the order.
Yadav again, this time on the front foot, pushes into cover. That goes for the runners. Shy, the stumps would have been out. Brasher had given up on it. He was just jogging through in the end, and a direct hit would have seen him back in the change rooms, but fortunately for Brasher and the Renegades, the throw missed, and he lives to fight on.
He's very fortunate, Stu. If a little bit of luck had gone their way there. He's another classy left-handed batter. From Footscray is Brasher. He's got a state contract with Victoria, but yet to play in the Big Bash competition. So this is a real opportunity for him to stake a claim for a position with the Renegades.
Bit of pace off that one, I think. Didn't carry through to the keeper, as Brasher just hung his bat at it, really. Wasn't really trying to do much else than place the bat on the ball.
Very fortunate here. So Dylan Brasher is finding this a little bit difficult. Dixon's got himself away with a 4, but Brasher finding it hard to get bat on ball in a really positive and assertive fashion.
Again, beaten outside the off stump, and that one had a bit more pace and bounce on it, didn't it? Up over the bat, and even came onto the wicket-keeper Lokesh Bam a bit quicker than he thought, I think, and just bobbled that one out, but no danger done. There was no bat on the ball, but good bowling from Yadav.
Oh, well done. And again, Brasher just, you can see he's a little bit nervous about this. He wants to get bat on ball and get some runs on the board. He's 1 off 4, and Yadav, after being taken for 4, on the first ball has really worked us over nicely.
Pressure forward on the front foot, out into the covers. And you can see the energy in the field already. The captain out there eager to get his hands on the ball, but always a single there.
And Brasher, I think, extremely pleased to be off strike just at the moment. He wasn't quite handling Yadav all that well. And Dixon now, who took a 4 and then a single off him early on in the over, has an opportunity to again add to his total. And Yadav, none for 6 so far, so this is a really positive start for the Nepalese.
Short cutaway on the offside, and that'll take some chasing down. But if anyone can do it, it's the captain here, and he does get there. Stops it just inside the boundary, and they work their way through for 3 runs. So a run saved by the captain there. I'm not sure that anyone else would have chased that one down, Dominic.
That was amazing. I fully expected that to go all the way, but could we be saying that the outfield is slowing down as the afternoon goes on? Well, I think we give all credit there to the captain. That was just superb. What a chase. Saved a single, and who knows, that could be extremely important as this match goes on.
So the end of Yadav's first over, 9 runs taken from it, 4 off the first, 3 off the last, and very tidy in between. So we've got a bowling change here at the clubroom ends of Kazali's arena, and it's Sompal Kami to come into the attack. Kami, the player that they elevated in the batting order from 9 to 7 for whatever reason they chose, but didn't come off. Unfortunately, failed to bother the scorers.
He played in Nepal's inaugural official one-day international on the 1st of August 2018, facing the Netherlands, and he became Nepal's first ever bowler to record a 5-for in a one-day international. Figures of 5 for 33 versus the UAE in January of 2019. So he's been around some time. He's got some experience.
Yeah, and they'll be looking for early wickets here. So let's hope he brings some of that form today for the sake of the Nepalese. So 2 players out, both on the leg side, one at square leg, one at mid-wicket. Oh, just propped up in the air a bit on the offside, but no one in close there, and they're safely through for a single.
Very uppish, wasn't it, on the shot there? And Kami, I think, will be having a look at that going, okay, that'll give me a bit of encouragement for my next delivery. His captain having a really good, strong chat with him as he walks back to his mark. So Brasher on strike, he's looked the most uncomfortable.
So straight through as he's gone the big swing and rocketed into the stumps. So as you said, Brasher wasn't looking comfortable and just played outside the line of that one and banged into off stump. And Kami gets the early wicket for Nepal, and the Renegades lose their first in the 3rd over.
Well, 1 for 12, and Brasher, he just didn't quite look at home out there, and that shot was another indication. It was almost half-hearted, Stu, and that's not a great thing to say about about the way a batsman's approaching it, but it just didn't look confident with his stroke play at all, and he then is the first one to go. So well done to the Nepalese here. They put the pressure on, they put it on in the field, they made their good bowling changes, and that one straight at the stumps, bang through, clean bowled. And they are in this game at this point in time.
Yeah, that's right. There really wasn't anything special with the ball, just a good length on line, and Brasher trying to hit it away on the offside, missed it. But that brings the captain, Will Sutherland, to the crease, and he'd be keen to have a big innings here and see his side a long way towards victory.
I watched him bat. last week against the Stars, the crosstown rivals, the Stars Academy, and he came in and started slowly and then finished the innings magnificently.
Oh, big shout for LBW, first ball. But not given. The crowd is really alive now. They're up and about, and it's all on the back of Cammy here. You can see that one probably angling down the leg side, but certainly his foot was in front of leg stump when it got struck, and but just angling down. But how exciting is this with Cammy right on top now? This time played away to mid-off, no runs scored. The Nepalese crowd cheering every delivery here. It's just wonderful.
Well, this is the wicket, Stu.
Yes.
If Cammy was somehow able to break through here and secure the wicket of the Renegades captain in Will Sutherland, that would be a massive breakthrough. He's made a good start so far.
Yeah, that one in on leg stump looked like it kept a little bit lower, didn't it? Just shot through a bit, but Sutherland adjusted nicely, pushed it back to the bowler. But what an over. 1 wicket, 1 run, 5 balls gone. Great start from Sompal Cammy. And he just looks like he's got a big smile on his face, loving his work at the moment.
He's up for the challenge, isn't he? The number 10, working into this beautifully.
And again, a dot ball to finish the over. Sensational opening over from Cammy, and he'll get a big round of applause. His figures 1 for 1 from 1 over, and the Renegades after 3 overs 1 for 12.
Just superb. What an end to the over there. The captain in Dipendra Singh straight in from cover to keep that to a dot ball. So again, the captain setting the standard. Fielding's been good. His first over, bowling was good. And Cammy, that's a brilliant over, 1 for 1. And the pressure that was around that, and he looked like he was really enjoying it. He was up for the challenge.
He did.
Up for the challenge.
Big smile on his face at the top of his bowling run up as he turned to go in. And now the captain back into the attack
again
to bowl his second over. Changed ends, of course, started from this end, and he'll be bowling the 4th over of the innings and the last over of the power play. So backing himself here and just trying to spread that self-confidence into his team as well. So here this one chopped away fine. It's knocked down and they get through for a single. But good work by Sharkey, because if he didn't get a hand on it, it was certainly away all the way to the boundary. So good fielding inside the circle. And now Sutherland on strike to face his opposing captain for the first time.
Just organising their field here, taking the time to do so.
Bit of difference in stature between the two captains, Dominic.
About a metre, I think, Stu. And that's nearly no word of a lie. Will Sutherland is a tall, strong man, and airy, short in stature. But I tell you what, he's known as an aggressive all-rounder, and he's displaying that right now.
Sutherland works it out to the fielder in the deep at mid-wicket and just jogged through for a single.
Yes, the size difference is evident there. One would think that Airy is standing about 50 metres away from Will Sutherland, but he is not. He's only about 5 metres away from him, and he looks half his size.
Oh, an awkward bounce there. Another shy of the stumps. Oh, terrific work backing up. And it's that man again, Sompal Cammy, in the action, in the field this time, but a diving effort backing that throw up. It was no pace taken off the throw whatsoever as he shied at the stumps. And Cammy, a terrific job.
Yeah, that was brilliant. Body on the line, as they say. And he did that beautifully then on behalf of his team.
So Sutherland back on strike. gives himself some room, flays it away into the offside. Almost a mix-up between the batsmen there. Sutherland a bit slow in getting back, but managed to in the end. And I'm not sure if there was an unclear call from the other end, but yeah, almost a mix-up.
Stu, the Nepalese showing that they are up for the challenge here, not just from a bowling perspective, but in the field. Absolutely. That again was on the money, no fumble, ball quickly into the wicket keeper before we saw Cammy put his body on the line. They're up for the challenge. Good to see.
So Sutherland straight to mid-off this time. The throw in quickly, and there's not too many easy singles out there with the energy that the Nepalese are showing in the field. And this crowd support and noise has got to be lifting for them as well, doesn't it?
Oh, it has to be. It has to be. They might just need to be a little bit careful that they're not throwing in too hard to their bowlers. They need to protect some hands out there.
Fires this one in, and it's pushed away out to long off by Dixon.
Again, only the singles thus far.
So the end of Airy's second over, and again he's kept it pretty tight. Just the 5 singles from the over, and none for 7 from his 2 overs. And of course, I think Airy would have been crucified if he didn't give Sampal Kami another go this over. And he's up at the top of his bowling mark already, raring to go.
Has been interesting in this competition, Stu, to see how captains have used their bowlers. Often it's been, 7, 8 different bowlers along the first 8 overs.
Yes.
So that batsmen actually don't get to see someone, 2 or 3 overs in a row. Airy opting for something different here.
Yeah, with the theory that while he's on top, keep him going. And of course, 1 for 1 from his first over, and he's jumping out of his skin while just organising his field. Of course, the power play is now finished, so more fielders allowed outside the circle. They've only gone with the 4. This one on the legs, worked into the leg side, and Bim Sharkey doing the fielding there.
Good pace again from Cammy. He again, like the others, up for the challenge here. Wants to have a crack. So good pace again, good fielding as they whip that one away into the leg side. But the Renegades into the 5th over and sitting on 1 for 18. But this man at the crease now, Will Sutherland, he knows how to work in innings. A very professional player, very experienced player. Really interested to see how he paces himself here.
Oh, tries to whip that away on the leg side. It gets through onto the pad, but no fielder in close on the leg side.
Again, that zipped through quickly, Stu. So Will Sutherland, for all his experience and expertise, he's finding this challenging. So Cammy is playing at the level that he needs to at the moment, and his captain would be wrapped with what he's producing.
So just a little inside edge on that one. See Sutherland move to 3 from 8 balls faced.
Quickly through from Harry Dixon too on the run, called his captain through.
Yeah.
So again, concentrating as you need to.
So mid-off pushes back out to long off.
Fly slip in.
Yeah, this one worked on the leg side, pushing hard for 2, but again, the speed of the fielders in the outfield, that time Bim Sharkey sprinting in, just stopped any thought of a second run.
And his captain hunched over the stumps. His hands were saved on that occasion by Bim Sharkey not flinging the ball in hard, as has been happening across the first few overs. So they're also getting used to the pace of this game and what's needed.
Coming to Sutherland. Driven nicely straight out to mid-off, where there's a fielder out in the deep. Again, just the single. 4 balls, 4 singles this over.
Berthel out here in the deep, fielding well, and You can see the communication between the players too. There's lots of talk, lots of positive energy between them, which is exactly what they need to be doing.
Oh, this one whipped away round backward of square. Again, just a single. But they've taken a single off every ball of the over so far. And Dixon moves along to 16 from 14 balls faced.
He's done nothing special yet, has he, Dixon, except I think for the one boundary that he struck, and yet he's sitting on 16 from 14, doing it easily in that sense. So, Stu, I get the sense both of these batsmen, experienced batsmen, just pacing themselves nicely here.
This one driven down the ground again for another single. So a single off all 6 balls of that Cammy over. So after 2 overs, Cammy has 1 for 7. The Melbourne Renegades are 1 for 23 from 5 overs. Interestingly, at the same time, Nepal were 3 for 32. So they were in wicket trouble at that stage, but had that a big over in the first 5.
Yeah, that really is the difference at the moment, isn't it? They had that big over in the first 5. The Renegades haven't, but I think if you were the Renegades, they'd be quite happy to take the fact that they've got 2 additional wickets in hand. That's what they're sitting with at the moment, and with their experienced captain at the crease. He hasn't done anything damaging as yet, but working himself away. Very experienced player, can score runs so quickly and so aggressively when he needs to.
Yeah, I think they probably consider that this is a gettable target, and it's just a matter of playing sensibly for a while and then seeing how it pans out in the next 5 or 6 overs as to what their approach needs to be. Bertel into the attack. Kushal Bertel with his leg spin, and again Sutherland just knocks it down the ground and jogs through for a single.
A handy leg spinning bowler is Bertel, and also an agile fielder, as we've already seen. He was a player of the series in Nepal's T20 Tri Series in 2021. So a bit of an all-rounder.
This one given a bit of air, it's going to be caught. It is caught, and Harry Dixon can't believe that he's lost his wicket in that manner, but that's beautifully bowled from Bertel. A full flighted ball, found the outside edge with Dixon going the drive, and caught behind the wicket on the offside, and beautiful diving forward catch, not easy to take, and that's really brought the crowd to life again if they needed bringing to life. But yeah, they're loving every moment of this, and 2 wickets down for 24 in the 6th over. Nepal right in the match.
Harry Dixon not happy with himself there, Stuart. Looked like the ball just drifted away, maybe even turned away from him there as he went for that drive. So the 2nd wicket falls. Harry Dixon, 16 runs. I've made comment only moments ago that he seemed to be doing it quite easily. His first really expansive shot, and he finds himself caught, and caught quite well. The Renegades 2 for 24, early stages of the 6th over. The Nepalese have pulled themselves back into this game again. I mean, they weren't too far away from it, but they're right in it now, having taken that 2nd wicket. At a similar time, you were talking just before, Stu, about the Nepalese being around 3 for 30 or thereabouts. Well, 2 for 24. The Renegades are sitting in a similar position.
They are, and Ollie Peake is the new batsman at the crease, and a left-hander again. He'll be on strike. This one's short, chopped down into the keeper's hands. Bale's whipped off, but Peake was always in his crease there. But something happening every ball at the moment.
Well, it is, as the saying goes, it is all happening, and Ollie Peake didn't know too much about that. May have had a slight under edge on that, but Bales are whipped off really quickly. They would not want another wicket to fall quickly here at the Renegades.
Short cutaway, but there's a sweeper out there at deep backward point. Fires the return in once again on the bounce. Yeah, it's not easy work being a wicket-keeper when the fielders are that enthusiastic and just want to fire every ball in.
Yep, look after each other, Nepal. Look after each other. And Ollie Peake, great to see him out there. 18-year-old, first debuted for Victoria in March of this year.
Top balls get big cheers here. It's.
I reckon they thought that was a catch. It looks a bit stupid, of course, a bump ball.
Again, good length ball and treated with respect to end the over. So a great start from Bertel, 1 for 2 from his first over, and the Renegades 2 for 25 after 6.
Normally, Stu, you'd say that's probably the best over of the innings so far, but we had Kami with 1 for 1 off one.
Exactly.
So Bertel trying to chase him down, failed by a single run. But what an over. Exactly what the Nepalese needed. You'd say the captain would have taken that. He certainly would have. So after 6, 2 for 25 right in this game. Run rate required has now crept above 8 while they're keeping it just around 4. So double where they're at, although I think, again, Will Sutherland, the time that he's there, the Renegades have got a player who can take a game from almost anybody.
Yeah, that's right. And another bowling change at this near end, at the clubroom end. It's Shahab Alam.
Slow left arm, orthodox specialist spinner.
Just strays that one onto leg stump, and it's worked away by Peake out to mid wicket, just the single.
Yeah, nicely done there by Peake. Alam is known for his accuracy and variation. Made his T20 debut in 2021. And in the under-19 competition back in 2017, he emerged as one of the top bowlers with 12 wickets at an average of just 10. He's been around a little while, good experience, and no doubt enjoying the experience here in the top end.
This one full on the front foot, punched out to the fielder at wide mid-off there, and no runs scored. So Sutherland happy to take his time here and have a look. Short. He's hit it straight to the fielder. Unbelievable. He could have hit that anywhere on the field, and he's picked out the opposing captain.
Yep, straight to him.
Straight to him, and the catch taken, and the crowd here in raptures, and Will Sutherland just trudges off, very disappointed to lose his wicket in that fashion. Gave himself a bit of room and hit it straight down the throat of Dipendra Singh Airee, and their catching has been very supportive for the bowlers. They haven't dropped one today. They put a couple down yesterday, but good hands today.
Stu, he made that look really easy, that catch. That was not easy. Will Sutherland stepped back, as you described, absolutely cracked that to cover. I was going to say through the covers, but to cover, who then held on to that brilliantly. So what a moment that is. He scored very nicely, did Will Sutherland, against the Melbourne Stars. I think that was an innings of 65. In his last match against the Pakistan Shaheens, he was out cheaply, I think about 5 from memory. And here, out cheaply again, and that is such a key wicket. The third wicket falls here for 26 midway through this 7th over, and the Nepalese are right in this game. Harry Dixon the only one to get into double figures thus far, and Will Sutherland was the man I thought who would really take the steady approach here and be that player who would probably be the Renegades' anchor. Now he's gone. It'll be interesting to see out of Lemire and Peake which one takes on that role, which one chooses to attack. No need for them to panic as such yet. This is absolutely a gettable score, but the Nepalese doing very well to stay right in this match.
So just worked away on the offside. No runs scored. I think they need 20 bowlers to bowl a first over, because everyone in their first over has had success and bowled really well. Just back down the line, push back to the bowler.
On the vision there, we couldn't see the captain, but he is like a cat on a hot tin roof at the moment, moving around. His support is great, his energy fantastic.
This one just pushed through a bit flatter, and another dot ball. So the over completed, and once again, 1 for 1 from the first over from Alum. The Renegades 3 for 26 after 7 overs. The Nepalese lost their third wicket at 32 in the 5th over, so they're ahead of the game in that regard, and really, from what we can see and the state of the game, they look to be on top at the moment as well.
That could change in a flash, of course, but right now, pressure's good, bowling's good, the energy's really good, and the captain leading from the front with all that he does.
So, the bowler this time is Bertel, continuing on at the other end, and he was imploring the deep mid-off to come in and make sure that there wasn't a second run scored as he was chasing after the ball himself.
It's a good effort there by Bertel. 1 for 2 from his first. And about to come in for his second ball. Taking a little bit of time here, moving Kami into a wider fine leg position.
Good length again, just push back. So Lemire having a look for the first few balls that he's faced.
And they know they're in a game here, Stu.
They certainly do.
This is not something that they're doing easily at the moment, the Renegades. They've just seen their captain go.
This time Lemire gets it away on the leg side. Scurries rushes the first run, but again, the fielders pounce on it quickly and keep it to just the single.
So the run rate, interestingly, creeping above 8.6 required, but what they're producing is only 3.8.
Oh, the reverse sweep, and he's hoiked that high over the infield. It's running down towards the boundary. Terrific chase and flick back. Good teamwork from the Nepalese in the field. And the throw comes in. And I think they've gone back for a third run there. Yeah. So
great fielding effort, Stu. Really good. I have not seen that reverse sweep work very well throughout this tournament, and that could have gone horribly wrong there also.
Certainly got it very high, but got it out over the infield. So Lemire back on strike. Short, goes for the pull shot, but shout for LBW is crouching down playing the shot. That's hit him around the hip area, I would have thought. And umpire Imran Mohammed not interested.
Just needs to steady here, Lemire.
Oh, beaten outside the off stump this time. Got that front leg out of the way, trying to force it into the offside, but straight past the outside edge of the bat. And yeah, we look at the Manhattan here, and there was that one huge one by this time from Nepal, but nothing close to that for the Renegades at this stage. And just the one over costing 9 runs and nothing else above 6.
Yeah, and at this stage, as you say, Stu, most of those have been overs where the Nepalese are on top. But the Renegades have not been able to produce, and that's being indicated in the run rate so far, which is creeping up towards 9, and they've been able to bring what's being produced down under 4. So Lemire, gee, they may have been able to take 5 runs from that over off Bertel, but there were 2 balls there, 3 in fact. 1 could have been a catch, 2 could have been bowled. So lots of opportunity being produced here by the Nepal team.
Down the track and chipped away on the leg side. They're pushing for 2. Coming in, the throw comes in. Oh, just bounced high to the keeper. Bam, he's done really well to control that and flick it down onto the stumps, but by that time of course, Peak was safely back in his ground.
Skillful work there by Bam, but the running between the wickets, they took the risk, they had to make it, and they did. 3 for 33. Renegades living a little bit dangerously here.
Down the pitch, a big swing, didn't catch all of it, a bit of an inside edge, and runs away to the fielder coming in from deep mid-wicket, and they're through for a single.
None other than the captain again, Airy.
Absolutely leading by example here. He's been a revelation, really. He batted with energy, held the innings together in the middle, and opened the bowling. Just a wonderful performance. Took that catch, of course. And this one slapped away to the deep cover. And another single.
So Peak and Lemire slowly starting to build a little partnership here. Peak's been good, 9 off 7.
This one whacked away down to long on. Again, just the single as it's fielded by Rupesh Kumar Singh.
Not too much danger in that shot there, Stu, so
no.
Peak just getting himself off strike, and again just turning this over around nicely with the running between the wickets and the scoreboard ticking along.
This one fired in a bit more and worked away on the leg side. They've run the first hard, coming back for the second. I think they'll get there pretty comfortably this time. The fielder coming in from right on the rope out on that side of the ground.
Marler out there. Kushal Marler had to work himself out of the shade there, Stu. So was reluctant to leave it here. A warm afternoon in Darwin. Beautiful conditions here at Kazali's Arena. Lovely spot.
Just giving himself room and working it out square of the wicket on the offside. A return fired in on the bounce, but another single to end the over. So 8 runs coming from Alam's second over. Runs off every ball, but no boundaries conceded. 3 for 39 off 9.
Doing really well, both Peak and Lemire in that over, just to keep the scoreboard ticking along. Neither of them are finding it particularly easy here this afternoon, but just keeping that scoreboard moving. 9 overs, 39 runs on. I certainly expected them to have more on the board at this stage, Stu. No question about that. So the Nepalese have done exceptionally well here. Keep the run rate down here to 4.3.
So a bowling change here. We're going to see some faster bowling from the Palmerston City end of the ground, and it's Rupesh Kumar Singh with the ball in his hand. And Singh, of course, batting at the end of the Nepal innings, just helped to get that score up to the target that they achieved. This one on line driven straight back and gets past Singh on his follow through out to long off, and Lemire through for a single.
Got a hand to it there, Singh, but couldn't prevent the single. Energy still up in the field, and these two batters just going along steadily at the moment. So again, we've reached one of those times where it's a little bit of a stalemate. Which way will this move?
Slash outside the off stump. Slash and a miss, and taken by the keeper, Bam. Dot ball.
Peak certainly looking to make a move there, Stu, but missing everything. Good pace. Press there from Singh.
Ball driven away, just out of the reach of the fielder inside the circle at cover, but was struck very hard and flat, and races away for a boundary 4 to Peak. And he has looked the most likely, I think, perhaps apart from Dixon early, but he's looking to be aggressive, I think.
Yeah, he flayed that one away across cover, and that could have gone horribly wrong too. It wasn't too far away from Alam fielding out there, but Peake certainly, along with Harry Dixon, probably have been the two most aggressive batsmen so far in the Renegades batters so far. Looking to take a few risks, Peake. Only 18 years of age. Look forward to watching a lot of him as the years progress here in Australia.
This one sliced away. It's going to be caught. Straight to the captain again. Would you believe it? He's like a ball magnet, isn't he? Everywhere he goes, the ball goes. He's taken his second catch in that position, which is, I don't know how to describe that position. It's almost a slip on the circle, but he's placed himself perfectly, and he's caught the two most dangerous batsmen that we've seen in the Renegades side. So, what a performance from the captain, Airy.
Well said, Stu. Well said. Airy has been superb right from the moment he took the ball in his hands, and that is apart from the batting in the first innings. We look at the scorecard there, and only two batters have been able to get over 10, both of them out, and both of them, I shouldn't say both of them caught by Airy, but both of them out. He's just been so impressive with the way that he has led by example here. And it just goes to show, when you want the ball, when you're exuding energy, what can happen. 4 for 44 is this scoreline here. Almost the end of the 10th over. And the Nepalese are up to their eyeballs in this game.
And don't be fooled if you're watching. There is nothing wrong with this pitch. 4 for 44 is all on the back of the energy of the Nepalese, the lines that they're bowling, and the excellent fielding and great captaincy from Airy.
Well done to Singh too. He was carted away for 4 the previous delivery. He again came in strongly, bowled another quick delivery, but you know, bowled it outside off stump, a little bit of height.
The crowd wants a wicket for caught behind. The umpire gives them a wide ball down the leg side.
Oh, Singh, he was trying again the same. Love his pace though. He's really working hard in this over, and this is his first. And as a pace bowler, 1 for 6 in his first. His captain will be loving what he's doing. Strongly built fellow, and he's using all of that.
This time, driven up to the fielder at mid-off and through for a single to get Nair off the mark. So Nair joining Lemire at the crease with a bit of a resurrection to do.
Yes, a resurrection indeed. One more ball to come in this, the 10th over. And 94 from 61 is the challenge in front of the Renegades Academy team.
So the last ball of Singh's first over has the figures of 1 for 7. Bowling to Lemire. Swing and a miss again. This one goes under the bat and bounces on the way through to the keeper. End of another successful over, and Singh has 1 for 7 from his first over. At the halfway mark of their allocated 20 overs, the Renegades 4 for 46 with work to do.
Well, definitely got work to do. Clearly the run rate operating at 4.6. The required run rate now is up at 9.4. Singh, the second bowler to come in with pace, getting away with figures of 1 for 7 with, Stu, really only one shot played.
Yeah, you can see on the chart there that at this stage Nepal were in the middle of their best partnership, and after 10 overs they were 3 for 69 with they had the captain Airy and Mala.
Alam into bowl, and they scoot away for a quick single, but Good fielding off his own bowling there from Alam. Allows Nair the single, but nothing more than that. So the pressure being maintained here as we move into the 11th over. A little bit uppish again there, Stu. We've seen that a few times.
Yeah, but no fielders around the bat on that leg side, so no danger.
Darts that one in, flayed away through point, and again they jog through for the quick single.
Just a couple of singles to start the over. Yeah, at some stage they need a partnership, don't they? They haven't had one yet.
Oh, well done by Alam. These good spinners, when they work through their overs, they can get through them quite quickly, and he's doing exactly that here. 2 singles and a dot so far. The big hit attempted onto the leg side there, but again, just one added to the scoreboard. Captain fielding in at cover, lots of encouragement to his bowler.
Yeah, no timing there, and just flayed away on the leg side.
Same again, this time on the offside, the ball to point, and another single added. 4 singles and a dot so far. Alam moves on to 1 for 12. One more ball to come. Darts that one in nicely. Cover fielder putting in the effort. And they take a single. So 5 singles from that Alam over. 1 for 14 off his 3. And the Renegades 4 for 51 off 11. 89 required now from 54.
Yeah, good bowling. He's just forcing the batsman to hit to where the fielders are, essentially, and so that consequently can't get through. Singles only scored, and the pressure mounts on the Renegades batsman.
And Stu, if they were to keep going at 5 and over, they're not going to get there.
No.
That's the thing. So quite content in some respects to let them take the 4 or 5 singles and over, because the run rate correspondingly is just increasing.
Almost up to 10 required now, 10 and over. So over a long period of time, that's hard to sustain. So they need to find an over somewhere.
Bertel now, just ball dabbed out onto the leg side there by Nair. And the wicket quickly onto it. Common theme, energy in the field. Key component in these matches. Bertel flights that one. It's high, it's long, there's a fielder under it. It doesn't matter. That's cleared the rope for 6. That's a wonderful strike.
Yeah.
Well done by Nair.
Absolutely.
10 from 7.
That's what the Renegades were looking for. They need somehow to get hold of one of these bowlers and just reverse that pressure for a time. And that one was beautifully struck.
Up over cow corner for that 6 by Nair. Bounces that one in, gives him a little bit of room to move, flicks it away. 4 to square there for Nair, and just the single.
Good batting though. Sometimes you can be tempted. You get one away, you're tempted to go again, but just kept his head, took the single, rotate the strike, keep the scoreboard ticking.
Especially when you get a boundary early, Stu, able to work through the over.
Yep.
And again, just working that away on the leg side, Lemire. Fielder in off the boundary quick. Good work.
They ran hard, hoping for 2, but again, just in quickly off the boundary and preventing the second run.
Done a lot of work out there already, Bim Sharkey, been great for his team. And again, they go to him out there. And bounces it back in, conceding just a single. So 1 more ball to come in this, the 12th over.
It's been a better one for the Renegades, courtesy of that boundary 6, but apart from that, it's been tidy. Nothing more than a single apart from that.
Clips that one away backward a point. And the captain again, airy. This time, the shy at the stumps, unnecessary perhaps.
Yeah, they're starting to just ping it around a bit, aren't they? And even the second return throw got past the bowler, and just need to calm down. If there's nothing on, there's no need to throw it. Particularly no need to throw it as hard as you can at the stumps.
4 for 61 after 12 now, the Renegades, and their run rate just moving up above 5 for the first time in some time. Even though the required run rate is nearly 10, they've actually started to get a bit more active, of course, in the scoring perspective. And Stu, a 6 always helps that.
Absolutely, and if you get it early in the over, it takes the pressure off you to score heavily, to try to find the boundary if you can get one in the first couple of balls. So that's what they achieved in that over, and they'll be hoping for a bit more of that as Yadav comes back into the attack this time from the club room's end.
One of the few bowlers so far for Nepal that hasn't taken a wicket is Yadav. But he's bowled pretty well. Caused some issues in his first over, although he conceded the 9 runs. So Lemire out there with 10 to his name from 16 balls. Nair really 12 off 9, but that's including one fantastic 6. Ball cut away nicely into the offside. And they jog through for a single. So a good start to Yadav here, but again, clear from the Renegades just to take what's on offer and put that on the scoreboard.
Yeah, still a period of consolidation for them, isn't it? These two both into double figures now, so into the 13th over. So there's no need to panic yet, but they'll be looking to be positive and score where they can.
The big swing comes from there, straight through to the wicket-keeper. So a good quick ball there from Yadav. A dot ball, even better.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that one kept a little bit lower than Nair was thinking. But, yeah, on the height of the ball, I'm not sure that was the shot to play. But if he'd got it away, of course, there's plenty of space out there on the leg side.
He's reaching for that one there. That's again well bowled by Yadav. He's mixing it up here, mixing up his pace, mixing up where he's landing the deliveries. Another dot ball. So this over is working nicely so far for the Nepal team.
Yeah, near that time it was sort of two-minded, I think, where it didn't really slash at it, just waved the bat at it, and no real positivity about trying to hit that ball.
Oh, that's a good delivery. That's quick. It's on the pads. The umpire says not out.
An ambitious shout, I think.
Ambitious shout. Down leg side, I think, Stu. Yeah. All afternoon, that one.
Yeah. Yeah, clearly down the leg side.
Yep. But importantly for Yadav and his team, another dot ball. 2 balls to come here, only the 1 conceded so far. Doing a job here for his captain, and he's certainly getting the support of this fantastic crowd in here this afternoon at Kazali's Arena. And here they go again. Oh, reaching for it, cutting that one away through point again. And just a single to Nair. 1 ball to come.
Yeah, very tidy from Yadav. That one wide. The way he played the shot suggests that it might have been called wide if he let it go, but keen to get some bat on it, but straight to the fielder.
So Lemire, who feels like he hasn't seen a delivery for some time. It's probably only this over, but that's the way that 2020 matches can feel sometimes. He's 11 off 17.
Yeah.
Hasn't looked terrifically comfortable so far. Gets that one away, only just to the leg side, and again they run through for the single. So Yadav, that is a fantastic over. 3 runs only conceded. He's none for 12 off his 2, and importantly for his team, the Renegades are 4 for 64 off 13. They need 76 more from only 42 balls.
Yeah, very good over from Yadav. Just gave them nothing to hit whatsoever, and really the 2 batsmen at the crease are in double figures, but they're struggling to hit the accelerator here, aren't they? They're getting tied down still, apart from that 1 boundary 6 we saw a couple of overs ago. But Alam now coming in for his final over. Yeah, it is his final over, and he's bowled really nicely.
More than 10 and over required now. Alam to put some more pressure on. Oh, bit of a bouncy delivery. Whipped away there through mid-wicket. And flicked back into the bowler nicely. So again, they come through for a single.
No, got back for the second that time, I think.
Too.
Yeah.
Too busy watching the fielder.
Yeah, ran hard. Good running.
Yes, Lemire back on strike. Moves his score to 12. In fact, 14. 14 off 19 now. A little bit confused with that shot there. Lemire was looking for the second, but nothing doing there. Lets him know early. Just manages to squeeze that one out on the leg side there for that single.
Yeah, good bowling again, and Lemire just indicating to his batting partner that that's looped back into him. So
that one kept low on there on that occasion. He managed to work it onto the leg side, and gee, the mid-wicket fielder comes in and swings that back in, but that kept low again, and we've seen that on a few occasions, Stu.
Yeah, was fired in faster, but did well to keep it out.
Lemire on the bounce. Just pushes that away there through mid-off.
Yeah, again shaping to go big, but just not getting in position properly, and at least getting it away for a single when he's not able to find the middle of the bat.
The cat and mouse game with the spinner continues.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gone straight through him. I was just about to call that he'd been clean bowled, and somehow that has missed the wickets. Well done by Bam to get gloves on that.
It'll be interesting to see bowling speeds, because that was a lot faster.
Last ball. Just pops that one up onto the leg side, and mid-on comes in and gets that into the wicketkeeper quickly. That's the end of the 4th over. So Alam bowled out here, 1 for 20. He's done the job for his captain.
Yeah, terrific spell of bowling. Really kept the pressure on the Renegades batsman. Picked up the wicket, and he's contributed to that rising required run rate.
And I think the power play being called here, Stu.
Yeah, well, it's probably a logical time to take it. 14 overs gone. The 2 batsmen have been at the crease for a while, both into their teens, and really that run rate is climbing. So they've got to take the affirmative action right now.
As we see Yadav come back into the attack. He's done a job so far for his captain. And they're taking a moment now just to organise their field placings.
So they're halfway to the target score with 14 overs gone and just 6 remaining. So this is the time to go.
And that run rate's due almost up to 12, and they're going at 5. So all bowlers have really done the job here. Yadav now 2 overs down, none for 12, has been excellent. Fires that one in, and straight down the ground by Nair. That will find the boundary at long on. That's a cracking shot to start the over. and just the way that he would have wanted to start, with a boundary. Stewart allows them now just to work this over however they wish to, with as little risk as possible. What a terrific swing that was. Belted that one away. He's now 19 off 17.
Yeah, that's right. And of course, first over of the power surge, just the 2 fielders out. So an opportunity to chance your arm, get it over the infield and get some runs on the board.
What's Yadav got in response?
Oh, it's a wide.
He's got a wide. You could see him just pushing it to the left of Nair. And Nair, the spinner, Stu, has been the boundary hitter as well here in this innings. He's hit a wonderful 6 and now a cracking 4 straight down the ground.
Yeah, that's right. He's, of course, he's no mug with the bat. Comes in at number 6, so he's an all-rounder, and Hurricanes need him today.
Goes again. No fielder there as he gets that out back of point. And Sharkey down there again, really good fielding in that outfield. Just a single.
Yeah, well played. Brings Lemire on strike, and he's just been struggling with his timing a bit, but this might be the chance that he needs with the bulk of the fielders inside the infield in the power surge overs, and just needs to get enough on it to get it over the field, and we know how fast this outfield is.
Cut away. Again, back of point out to Sharkey. And they jog through for the single.
So that's good field placement, isn't it? And good bowling, because that fielder who probably isn't the go-to in the power surge, with only 2 allowed outside of the inner circle at deep backward point, he's fielded a couple of balls already in the over. So good captaincy and good bowling to the field. Of course, the wide ball that was bowled, he was trying to do exactly the same thing.
Yeah, full, wide and fast at the moment.
Yeah.
So well done to Yadav. They've got a plan, and he's bowling to it. Just flays it away on to the leg side. Does Nair. And a single results.
Yeah. Gulshan Kumar Jha, the fielder from mid-on. He's got plenty of territory to cover inside the circle there and behind him, so got across and chopped that one off. But again, it was a difficult one to get away. Good bowling from Yadav.
2 more balls to come in the Yadav over. His captain would like him to close this out with nothing more than singles. Dots if he can.
Oh, that's a wide again. Just trying to make him stretch, but getting too far out that time.
And I should have added, and with no wide. So there's another extra added to the total here. 4 for 79. 2 balls still to come. But the Nepalese applying positive pressure here. Beautiful afternoon here in Darwin. You can see the shadows across the pitch. Full of ball from Yadav. He gets away with a dot.
Well bowled again, but Lemire really struggling here. He's done well to hang around and stick it out, but really struggling to find any rhythm and timing. And Yadav, none for 21 from his 3. Not having the day he had yesterday when he was the player of the match, but still contributing and still keeping pressure on.
Crowd go up again for Yadav. Fires that one in.
Well fielded.
Cut off. Beautiful fielding there at mid-off.
It's the captain again.
I was going to, dare I even say who it is? Of course it's the captain. His leadership's just been impressive.
Yeah.
And a single only resulting from that last ball. So yet have 3 overs down, none for 22, 60 from 30 required. So the run rate now sitting at 12 and over, 4 for 80 after the 15th.
So these two have been together for just over 5 overs, taking the score from 44 to 80. That worm just starting to turn up a little bit, gives them some hope, but they're starting from a fair way back.
Yeah, they are indeed. There's a little bit of hope there. They've got wickets in hand. That's probably the best hope that they do have. Coming back into the attack now is Kami. Oh, an opportunity here.
Wow.
And the run out is on. Oh, and the support here from the grandstand at Kazali's Arena. There is a wicket indeed. Lemire's timing was poor. Nair called him through, but he could not make it. Well done to Bam, the wicketkeeper, Stu.
I was going to say, look,
He was right onto it, wasn't he?
Kept a cool head, didn't he? He'd fumbled the take initially, which encouraged them to try to pinch the bye. Kept his cool, didn't try to throw it at the stumps, threw it to the bowler who was standing there and had time enough to get back and whip the bails off. So terrific, cool-headed work from the wicketkeeper Lokesh Bam, and they get themselves another wicket with a run out that the Renegades really didn't need.
Oh, that's exactly right. They did not need that, the Renegades, but Nepal, having now gained it, they are just able to turn the screws a little bit more here. Superb play from them. They stayed alive. What's that golden rule, Stu? Don't run on a fumble. Goodness me, as soon as the fumble came, Nair called Lemire through and Bam was onto it.
Which is fine if you're both on the same page, and but
Lemire wasn't.
no, absolutely not. It was taken by surprise, I think, by the call.
Yep, and by the time he looked up and was on, Nair was, a third of the way down the pitch, and he decided to go. Bangs the new man in, and Nair, of course, after that run is the man on strike. Just pushes that through to mid-off, does Nair. And Bangs finds himself on strike with his team at 5 for 81, needing 59 from 28 balls. The challenge is in front of them.
Yeah, that's right. Up over 2 runs a ball is a tall, tall order. And coming again, the ribbon on the screen shows a wicket in the over. Of course, it's not a wicket to Kami, but he was heavily involved in it.
Nice delivery, just tucked away there on the leg side for Bangs. And again, they go through for a single, which the Nepalese will be exceptionally happy about. A wicket, singles, pressure on. Kami bowling to his usual standard in his 3rd over.
And of course, it is the 2nd over of the power surge, and 3 balls and only conceded 2 runs in it. This is a terrific performance once again.
Oh, he's pulled that one away. Back of square, bounces once, over the rope for 4. Good strike of the ball there from Nair, and to me he's been an unlikely boundary hitter here this afternoon. Moves his score up to 26 from 21 deliveries. More importantly, the Renegades 5 for 86 with 2 more balls to come in this power play.
Yeah, just look at the replay here. It's full from around the wicket on the leg stump. He just picked it up and helped it on its way, and with the open spaces out there, 4 runs from the time it hit the bat.
He's clean bowled him. It kept low, and it's gone straight through. They lose their 6th wicket. 6 for 86.
Sorry, Dominic, just having a look at the crowd here. It's It's just amazing scenes, and they're celebrating, and they can sense that victory is within reach now, as Kami, hasn't he done a job as well, and bounced back from the boundary before, kept his composure, just bowled line and length, hit the stumps, and Nair's gone.
Oh, Nair's been useful. 26 from 22. He's hit a few boundaries which were fantastic, in particular 1-6 over cow corner, but Kami 2 for 13 with a ball to come in this his third over. Wow, he's got 2 for 13, but 3 wickets have fallen in his overs, including that run out on the first ball of this over. So he's doing a job and a half for his captain and for his team here. We see that score sheet here. Only one player, Nair, has got a score over 20. So the Renegades have been under pressure from exceptionally early in this innings, Stu.
Well, that's right, and even you look at the run rates of those that have come before, and they just haven't been able to get them away.
Yep, and speaking of that run rate, that is now sitting at 5.43. The required is now nearing 13.
So Fergus O'Neill comes to the crease to see what sort of contribution he can make.
Well, his contribution with the ball was first rate. Now they need him to be just as exceptional with the bat. Oh, that's a big call. That's a big call. Yeah. And he's got him. He's got him for a golden.
The slowly raised finger of death once again. It's gone first ball. He's just crashed through this Renegades lineup. 3 for 13 off his 3 overs. He's got a bowl again next over from that end. He's on a hat-trick next ball he bowls. So he's coming from around the wicket. It's rare to get that LBW, but it was full pitch. Hit him on the toe on the full, so took the angle out of the equation. And Fergus O'Neill had the long walk out, takes the long walk back.
Oh, I hope to see a replay of that. I think that hit him on the back foot then as well, and it was just planted right in front of the stumps. The umpire, as he said, Stu, took a long time to have a look at that and lift the finger, but lifted he did, and this crowd just loving it. 2 wickets to finish off Kami's third over. What a performance. Run rate required, sitting at 13.5 with only 4 overs to go. The Renegades, they've slumped to 7 for 86, and that captain, what a time he's brought himself back on here.
Good on him. Yeah, he none for 7 from his 2 overs, but his contribution has been a whole lot better than that across the day.
Fires that in. Dot ball, energy in the field, evident well and truly. Support from the crowd been evidence from ball 1 of the match. Don't worry about this innings, ball 1 of the match. And he comes through again. That's a good shot straight down the ground. They've gone through for 1. Will they come through for 2? Hesitation. 1 run only. Banks takes the single. Hoekstra will be on strike to face his first delivery from Airy.
And Hoekstra was keen to get back for that second run then, but sensibly sent back by Bangs.
Fires that one in straight to cover. Another dot ball.
Yeah, if you've got to leave it to these 2 blokes to get the runs, you are in trouble in any game. But that's a good shot.
Belts that one away to long on. And in fact, it's gone all the way for a boundary. So that's a good shot there from Hoekstra. His second delivery, he carts away for 4. So a much needed boundary for the Renegades, but they need that and more. 7 for 91, 2 balls to come, 49 required from 20.
Yeah, struck it pretty well. Split the 2 fielders down here in the deep.
Darts that one in again. It comes off the edge. Bang, scoots through and gets Hoekstra to the other end. Taking every run on offer here.
By signal that time, so just got away from the keeper Bam, but he's done a pretty good job.
That one darted in and then squeezed away on the leg side. And just the single. So the captain closes out there, 3 overs down, none for 13. And 7 for 93 the score after 17 overs. Run rate, dare I say it, Stu, 15.5.
Yeah, so, I can't believe this. It's a bowling change. Bertel coming in. Obviously, they're sticking with their plans. He'll still be on the hat-trick when he bowls again, but yeah, it would have been nice to see him come back now and just try to knock another one over.
Bit of disappointment there in the voice of Stuart Davis. Looking forward to see Kami come in and potentially a hat-trick. And here he comes, Bertel. He's been good too. On the bounce, the ball just flayed away there to mid-on. And they jog through for a single. They need much more than that. Got to take a risk or two here, these two. 7 for 94 after that first delivery. Hoekstra now on strike. He was looking to go bigger, and in the end only able to push it to cover, and they jog through for another 1 to the score. Doesn't look likely at this stage.
No, it's getting in the realms of just being academic, isn't it? 45 from 16 balls from 2 players who aren't top-end batsmen.
Up it goes. Opportunity for a catch here. And if you didn't see it, then the crowd noise will tell you. That's a catch, and the captain takes that. He's taken 3 catches. Right place, right time. Terrific energy, great leadership. And Bangs goes for 4 of 6 deliveries. Bertel takes his second. 3rd ball of his 4th over. His figures 2 for 19. He's been very good. Was a loose shot there from Bangs. Didn't know a lot about it. And the captain underneath it again, and cool, calm and collected. Takes his 3rd. Nepalese are well and truly on top here at 8 for 95 with 45 runs required from 15 balls.
Yeah, Banks just trying to manufacture something that really wasn't there, but it's been the continual pressure from the Nepalese. We've mentioned their energy in the field. The bowling has been on the mark, and again, you look through the. Well, that's the Renegades bowling card, but they bowled well as well, but the Nepalese have been just exceptional.
So Bertel to continue here, 3 balls remaining. Archer, he's gone forward. We'll wait for the slow finger, and it's not going to come on this occasion.
He had a long think about it, didn't he?
The theatre was there, and he's given that as a leg bye.
Love it. Love it. Keeping everyone in suspense.
And we all were too, everyone. Bowler, fielders, batter. I felt so sorry for the batter then. He was just waiting for that finger to go up. Michael Archer it is, who's the new batter in. Now Hoekstra facing Bertel.
Oh.
Got that one away just. Nicked backward of point. Or backward of square, I should say. And through for the single. So Bertel with his final ball coming up here of his 4th over, and therefore his final ball of this innings. His figures are excellent. 2 for 20. A great deal of pressure. Bowled beautifully in partnership. It's come off the pad. I thought it had hit the stumps for a moment.
I think it might have come off the pad of the keeper.
The keeper. That's it. I think you might be right. So no run in the end. Bertel bowls out at 2 for 20. Excellent work. He's bowled very well in partnership with his fellow bowlers and done the job here for his team this afternoon. After 18, the Renegades 8 for 97.
Yeah, there's a replay there. It's just missed the leg stump and come off the pad of the keeper, who's just up a little bit early. In keeping terms, of course, good keepers always talk, stay low and come up with the ball.
Well, 43 from 12, Stu. Unlikely, to say the least.
Well, I can't believe that that he's still holding back Cami, holding him back for the 20th over.
Just in case.
Yeah, that's right. Yadav.
Yes, I thought if he was going to bowl any over, it was going to be this one, well and truly.
Yeah.
Now, Yadav is not allowed, in fact, Nandan Yadav here, not allowed to take 2 wickets in this over. On the pads, it's squirted away on the leg side there. It'll be a leg bye. And Archer back on strike here. Yes, Yadav's allowed to take 1, but he's not allowed to take 2. Captain up to him there. I'm sure he's giving him that instruction. Now listen, Yadav, you can bowl well, but you're not allowed to bowl too well in this over. And he comes. Fired that straight in at the stumps. They scamper through. Yadav was quickly onto it. That's good fielding. Shadows lengthening here at Kazali's Arena. A little bit cooler now than what it has been earlier in the afternoon. But a beautiful day. Beautiful dry season conditions here for a top-end winter.
We've really put it on this week, haven't we? Like the weather has been absolutely sensational and really cooler than we would expect.
Fired that one in again. And the man at point picks that one up and tosses it over to his captain. Gives him another opportunity to have a chat with his bowler in Yadav. And the Renegades hit the 100 here this afternoon. 8 for 100 midway through the 19th over.
So the target well and truly out of range. It's been another terrific performance from Nepal. They've come back after losing their first 3 games.
Oh, the slower ball there from Yadav and flicked away on the leg side. And mid-on comes and collects that. But again, just a single. Yadav with 2 more deliveries to come. Again, another bowler doing another really good job for his team here in the final stages of this game. If I'd had to pick a winner early, I would definitely have picked the Renegades on reputation alone.
Certainly.
Fires that one into the block hole beautifully. It's dug out and hit up to mid-off.
There's a chance. There's still a chance for Cami.
There is.
Surely he bowls the last over.
Surely. If he doesn't, I'm going to protest from the commentary box, I think. So Yadav with a single delivery to come here. He hasn't taken a wicket, but he has bowled very well here. He's done the job for his captain.
Oh,
has he bowled wide?
No.
Yeah, geez, fortunate. So a dot ball. 4 overs. He completes his spell. And Yadav bowls out for none for 26. But a great effort from him on behalf of his team. 19 overs gone, 8 for 102. And yes, I don't have to complain from the commentary box because it is Cami.
Here he comes.
For the last over here against the Renegades, he has an opportunity. He is on a hat-trick here.
Surely they will realise it.
Hoekstra, the man who is on strike.
It's coming over the wicket. Here it is, the hat-trick ball. Call us to it, Dom.
Hoekstra. Oh, there's a catch on. One hand, one bounce. Still didn't take it. They scamper through for 1. Oh, the theatre was there momentarily. From a backyard cricket, it was on for a moment as well until he fumbled it.
It was in the air for a long way, wasn't it?
It was. Just didn't stay there for long enough, and Kushal Bertel was in the action momentarily. Wasn't to be. Archer on strike. Tries to lap that one away, straight through to the keeper. So dangerous, exposing all 3 stumps well and truly.
And it's just gone over the top of them. And Cami, big smile on the face. Loving what he's doing today.
And he's loved it from ball one. We've seen him smiling, haven't we? Up to the contest. When it was hard early against Will Sutherland and Dixon, he was right into it. Straight, hard, fast, dug out beautifully there by Archer. Just pushes that on to the offside and collected again by Bertel. Cammy won't want this to finish. 3 balls to come here, figures of 3 for 15. He's been one of their best today. Oh, that's pulled away beautifully up towards Cow corner. Could it be a catch? It is! Oh, no, it's not! Oh, Bim Sharkey, he deserved a catch.
It's been so good in the field all day, Sharkey.
He deserved a catch for his great work out there, and he dropped it. It was in, and then it was out. Cammy could have had his 4th. Oh, that's so disappointing for Sharkey. 2 more balls to come. Hoekstreet's gone again. He's going to give him another opportunity.
No.
Oh, that one's taken. That is beautifully taken. That's how you do it, he says. And Kami takes his 4th wicket. He's still got a delivery to go.
It was Shahab Alam that time underneath it.
He's pointing the finger back to his teammates and that's how it's done.
I think, I think he was called into that one. Sharkey called him into that one, I think. He didn't want to go again. He's looked back at him as if to say, that was your catch, you know.
Why didn't you go for that? Well done, Alam. Gee, he had a lot of room to make up to Alam. He got to it beautifully. Almost stumbled just on his last step, but took it really nicely. And Kami, 4 for 17 with a ball to come. He was on a hat-trick for the first ball of this over. Couldn't get that done. Could he take a 5th here this afternoon? That's a rare feat to take 5 wickets in a T20 match.
He's
got an opportunity. He's done it. He has done it. Callum Stowe carves it out to cover, and Bertel takes the catch. Kami takes 5 for 17 here this afternoon. And more importantly, the Nepal team beats the Renegades. Renegades are stuck on 9 for 106. They win here by a wicket.
Well,
by 33 runs.
That's a wicket off the last ball, so they're all out.
Indeed they are.
So, So, Cammy's on a hat-trick again next time he bowls. It's out.
All out. So they win by 33 runs.
That's right. A 33-run victory and comprehensive once again. And we spoke off air at the halfway mark, and I suggested that, you know, Renegades were probably 75-25 to win, but didn't count on what Nepal would bring to the field with their. Well, I knew they'd bring energetic fielding and bowling, but their lines and lengths were fantastic, backed up in the field. Their captain was amazing all day in the field and got on the end of a heap of catches as we look at some of the highlights here. And none of the Renegades players could really get away at all. Arjun Nair was their best with 26 off 22, but it's been an amazing game of cricket where no individual batsman has scored 30 or more.
Yeah, been incredible, hasn't it? We're just seeing some of the bowling here, particularly from Kami, just been superb. He was online, he was quick, variation in his deliveries, but His bowling was just outstanding, and then well supported because a lot of pressure came from the fielding. The spinners were good. Again, pressure coming from the fielders, but they varied their delivery. Some of them kept quite low at times, which was disconcerting, no doubt, for the batsmen. But just the energy, the work, the team play, I think overall, the Nepalese played extremely well as a team. We see this catch from Alam. He almost stumbles there at the end, looks over his teammate and said, "Why didn't you go for it?" And Kami, there's the last one, carved out over cover to Bertel, took it beautifully in the shade. 5 wickets. What a performance.
Yeah, a terrific performance. I mean, he got some late, but he was very good early as well, and in putting the pressure on. You look at the numbers there, and you can see that but a few batsmen got into the 20s. No one got higher than that. It was the bowlers on top. But having said that, even the batting from Nepal was a team effort. Lots of contributions of players in double figures, but Melbourne really needed someone to stand up and stamp their authority when they were batting, and none of them were able to do it.
Incredible to think that out of the Renegades batsmen, the only batsman to get over 20 was Nair, and that the highest score for the match was the young man in Mala, and that highest score was 29 of 22. It was a strange game in some respects.
It was, but a fantastic game. Again, great to be here. Great to have the Nepalese crowd right next to us here in the grandstand. It's been amazing. And this series just rolls on with fascinating quality cricket, and there's more days to come, Dom.
Yeah, more days to come indeed. Been fantastic cricket. Great win here by the team Nepal, and they win the match by 33 runs. Nair, well batted for the Renegades. Mala at the top of the order there, 29 from 22. Kami, 5 from 17 off his 4. A superb performance. So the Nepalese win by 33 runs, a terrific victory to them.
And they get themselves to their second win in the tournament, having lost the first 3, and Melbourne Renegades, who looked like one of the favourites early in the tournament, lose their second, and who knows where it goes from here. But make sure you keep watching the cricket. It's great to bring it to you. We're loving it, and we're sure that you're enjoying it as well. So that's it here from Kazali's Arena. It's Nepal winners by 33 runs.